Hey everyone, welcome back. I am Pseudo. Happy Wednesday, and we're going to be jumping or channeling Herald tonight. This is going to be fun. I actually played a bunch of Condi Revenant back in the day when the only option was Herald, so this is the hands down worst build that I could possibly think of because a lot of the traits I used to use no longer exist. I actually really wanted to try this build out. Yes, it actually runs Hammer, it runs Spear Hammer. We'll see how it goes. It'd be iterating on it. I'll also be running a more serious build in PvP, maybe jumping into that next week as well, but we're gonna try some stuff. I wanted to theory craft this build mostly because Relic of Thorns got added to the game, and I'm really curious to see how it goes. See if I can make something work with some of the, you know, core relics in quotes, even though a lot of them actually got kind of weird buffs. Hey Ball, what's up? Welcome back, dude. You're more than welcome to join. We'll be running around, probably, hopefully EBG if we can get in tonight, but this is sort of half a meme, half not a meme. I want to see how good lifesteal is and if we can make a hammer lifesteal work, because the crux of this build, it does actually have combos. It's not just bad. Hold on. It's not a Bladesworn build. Calm down, chat. Is that your spear skills are honestly pretty good. They obviously do this and dump giant AoEs on stuff, and you build up these stacks of Abyssal Rays. And then you can also trigger Crushing Abyss with swapping off of the weapon to do a bunch of damage, theoretically. So if we build up enough might, we should be able to nuke people down and take advantage of that, you know, one weapon swap, legend swap, weapon swap, all 4 sigils every 10 seconds thing that Revenants have. But the other sort of converse and why we're running Hammer is people don't really know this. Hammer Bolt, the auto attack, is one of the few autos in the game that actually has a 100% chance of being a projectile finisher. And your Demon Stance is a Dark Field. And this is meant to combo with the 4, which lasts for, I think, 3 seconds normally. So roughly, you know, 3 out of 10, whatever percentage of time you are in Hammer, you just get that lifesteal passively. But it ends up comboing with Mallyx decently well, because whenever you switch into, let's see if I can do it here after I get in combat. Gotta wait, Revenant things. But you can jump on people, do your whole combo, you know, blow a bunch of energy that you definitely have access to at all times. And then you can jump in here and give yourself a shitload of quickness and kind of just lifesteal your opponent down. You actually don't want to press the 3. I'm still learning my buttons again. But as you can see, I'm auto-attacking, and all of these things are also stealing life, which goes through armor value in this game. So we'll see how it is. We'll see how it is. But yeah, hop in, hang out. We're back into theory crafting mode now that Bladesworn is literally the best build we'll ever have on it, and there's nowhere but we can go but down from there. And yeah, let's go do it. Come on, chat. Hit it up. But anyway, welcome back. I am Pseudo. We still have our giveaway rolling on Monday's video, or I guess you can put it in this video, the comments on this video as well. I'm not trying to really farm engagement. I'm just trying to figure out a way for OCX and EU people to interact with the streams. The question is, what would you do to Mechanist to sort of fix it for PvP and World versus World? And yeah, we'll see. Highly recommend when you press Spear 4, press Shiro. Oh, so impossible odds. Impossible odds is this one that makes you move faster and attack faster, chat, in case you didn't know. The Revenant Spear is actually really cool because it has this auto attack that goes 600 range, as well as a melee, I don't want to call it a chain, but sort of a melee swipe while you're in melee range, which is pretty cool. I really wish they'd given that to Warrior, but it is not as cool as Rangers, but it is what it is. Yeah. It's, I appreciate the tips, Ball. Absolutely. I think you were running Spear Hammer in our PvP match and doing quite well with it. Like, not even a meme the other night, so we will be checking it out here. I want to change up my gizmos as well real quick, just the fashion I have on these. That was Unleash the Archers. They're great. They're Canadian. Go check them out, chat. If you haven't, I want to have slightly less weird gizmos, because I definitely spent a bunch of time fashion warsing this beforehand. Hey, Turn, what's up? And yeah, what was I doing? 4, 3, 2, 1. I changed up the sigils just a little bit from when I posted this in the description. I think I'm running Battle instead of Vision, just because you just seem to get crit chance by existing on a Revenant. And I also moved this trait. Applying Torment to yourself really hurts when you're a Revenant. But we'll see what we end up with. This is sort of where we're at, and I will update this for the description for anyone wanting to follow along with our bad builds journey at home. Don't know why you would, but we'll see. Spear Staff, Condi Cleanse. Okay. Yeah, I was looking at the Mallyx trait lines, and they should have... Oh, can we not glide? Oh, I didn't spec into gliding. Right. New character. World versus World things. Let's go. Well, we lost the 1v1 with the ground chat. Even though we have wings, we have to actually train the wings in order to fly. Otherwise, you end up like Icarus. But this is sort of part of a series that I'm going to be going through for people who want to follow along. Sort of like just theory crafting into... I don't know if I'll do all the classes, but it should be fun to revisit some stuff that we haven't touched in a while. I have a bad builds for Herald, obviously planned, and we're executing on that tonight. We'll be trying some meta stuff next week. And then maybe some comparing some notes with some other streamers, and content creators. I'm excited. The thing I'm a little bit worried about running both the, power trait line and the Condi trait line is my sustain on this build, but I'm hoping I get enough lifesteal from the hammer to sort of deal with that. But we'll see. It's kind of a rough world we live in, where if you're not blocking, dodging, or evading in an actual fight, you're kind of dead or invulnerable. So we'll see if we can do it without Dragon, because I know Dragon adds that sweet, sweet Defiant stance button, but it is what it is, and I like bad builds, because they're fun, and they sort of give you insight into how the class works or not. There we go. Got our gliders going. Need better dies, though. One wing. One wing by itself is a glider. I dig it. I didn't know that. Grandmaster 3 and Devastation trait line always gives battle scars. Just for brutality, because you need the quickness. Brutality is an insane trait that I really want on Warrior, but I'm never gonna have it. We'll see. Yeah, I might switch it up. That's a good tip. Also to note, like, Spear 3 seems like it would be a movement skill. It's just kind of not. Like, the best I could say for Spear 3 is it's an evade, and it seems to have the Warrior thing where it just bugs out half the time. Where it does like this tiny little dash, but not really of note. It's a very odd little dash. It's kind of more of a chill setup tool than anything else. But I'm stoked. I'm not playing Bladesworn. 0 people are here, but I'm okay with it. I selected the right stream, right? Yeah. Okay. Making sure. No free giveaways. Everyone's like sleeping. Let's make sure it looks good, sounds good. I was having some encoding issues as well before we get this going. Let me check my own crap. Maybe it's because I'm using an outfit. Or I'm actually on time today. That could also be it. Not actual gameplay. Thank you for that. My favorite kind of trailer. Turn that down, should render right. Cool. Hopefully people got their little rewards from the stream thing. What are they called? Drops as well. Hearing some people having issues with that, so. No, we'll see. I'm sure it's bad, Ball, but I'm trying to sort of just find some interactions on Herald. What's really weird, I find, is that the... There we go, mute Firefox. Sorry about that if there was an echo. The trait that heals allies when you give them boons, the Grandmaster on Herald, doesn't heal you, which is a little strange. Maybe it would be like too bullshit because of all the boons that Herald can give out, but I do find that a little odd. It helps with generating vigor, because I think you can still, like, whenever you're in combat, you just give yourself vigor because you're always channeling something, but... Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if we can find some cool interactions. This is what build crafting is all about. This is like what I do in my spare time. I come up with bad, insane crap and see if I can make it work. I am stoked. Mechanist was a lot of fun, don't get me wrong, but that sort of all went into a fire with this last patch, so we'll see where we go from here. Power Druid is probably the next one, and that's the one I'm most excited for, I guess, because I want to see if we can make Carnivore work. Because Carnivore is an interesting trait. Look at our new little mount skill. Detect damaged walls. Oh my gosh, it even works. We can go repair these damaged walls, chat. Are any of these walls actually damaged, though? That's the true test. Or does it just show walls? How odd. I think it just shows walls. Like, that exist. Yeah, thank you for telling me these walls exist, ArenaNet. That was extremely helpful. Oh, that was the other thing I was gonna do is hide my what's it called? Weapons. Get that cheating advantage there. You can try it without the gizmos. I love the gizmos, honestly. Yeah, it's good. Make sure our build's correct. I'm really glad that... How do I phrase this? So Mallyx is another one where Mallyx, how it debuted was vastly different from how it sort of ended up existing, and in a really strange way as well, where how do I phrase this? Like, Mallyx had a lot of tools like transferring conditions off of you when it debuted, and then music just glitched out. Hopefully we're back. And then they realized that was like way too powerful for the current iteration of Guild Wars 2 and changed a bunch of it and removed a bunch of that. And there was the longest time like Mallyx existed, and it was a condition spec in theory, but you ended up like really hurting yourself whenever you would press any of your conditions buttons, which was a very strange design choice. And it's another one that sort of came, that looks badass, but only on that glider. It's another one that sort of came around to being like actually kind of okay at the end of it, with the intent of the original vision shining through. But it took a really long time, like, for them to sort of fix, in quotes, Mallyx. Yeah, that works with most of them. Hey, it's Boomy. What's up, dude? But we got there, so don't despair, Bladesworn players. Maybe in 2046. Ooh, hello. Perfect. I miss the, what's it called? The Mobon Grandmaster trait, honestly, in Salvation. Once upon a time, Herald could, or Revenant, I guess, could do just about every condition in the game. Where, I'm gonna die now. It could do just about every condition in the game, and it had this thing. Sorry, I'm gonna have to actually think what my buttons are. Whenever you did your legend swap, weapon swap combo. Oh, we got him down too. That's but there's just nobody here to help. Fair enough. It's me and Master Bardsky trying to tear apart this group. Fair enough. But basically, you would jump on somebody and like weapon swap and then legend swap, and it would do. There was a way to do just about every condition in the game, including like taunt and fear and shit. It was really cool. But that was like all of your power budget. You had to run like Hydromancy sigils and whatnot. And Hydromancy sigils are good. We may switch to them. It's definitely not off the table. Anyone, what's going on in the world of Guild Wars, chat? Bring me up to speed. Anyone got any surprise news for me? We got any, hey, Pseudo, you didn't check Reddit and they delayed the expansion again news? I wouldn't be surprised. Well, we'll Zerg for now to learn our buttons and then probably go into some fights a little bit later. See if we can pick some people off. It's so weird having a new button on your bar, though. Right, they added Tengu into the game, true. Oh, man. Alright, I had a question for you, because I got a bunch of, or at least the comment got a bunch of upvotes. People prefer dark mode or light mode crap, because I'm a monster and I prefer light mode, but I don't know. That's probably me being wrong. If people want dark mode for the patch notes, I'll do it. And people don't go outside and get enough sunlight or something. Let me know. Totally up to you guys. I'm a little surprised the Tengu helmet they added didn't come with like 3 variants or something, you know? But I suppose it makes sense. Where'd our Zerg go? Did they all die? Should we take this camp? Because they don't live in a cave. That's why. That's why I prefer it. Oh man. And if anyone also has any objection to whether you're catching this or the VOD, me running the Regions of Tyria overlay, let me know as well. Can I teleport to this Dolyak? It's off in space. Little Herald hacks. But I'll probably be setting that up. Provided it doesn't tank my frame rate, we'll be enjoying that in the future. It's a lot of nerds. Yeah, it's kind of cool. It adds a... If you set it up right, it adds like a little bit of a Souls aesthetic. That's an Untamed. He's going to do all the damage. That's a Dragon Hunter with a bunch of stacks. Yeah, I knew it. I've been stunned, chat. Wish I could fight one of these guys instead of both of them and their pet. Ah, I'm learning. It's gonna be a lot of dying tonight, chat. A lot of dying. I'm excited. I always love, because it's weird, right? As a build crafter, I've been in the make blades for and work or else hole. Like, I always come back to it for the longest time. And, like, now I just feel like I've got a breath of fresh air where I'm like, other things have cool trade interactions and stuff, you know? And actually try some other specializations. And that I've completed my Sisyphean task to the arbitrary margin I set for myself and no one cares about. There we go. Actually contribute in some meaningful way. What's up, Mr. Gambling Dedicated? And catch some people out, not people that know what they're doing. I'm glad you found it funny, EMP Rar, because that was... I don't know, I don't have a personality, and that was definitely a patch preview that we got, right? See where it ends up. I'm happy Ranger's getting stuff. I think Paper Roll honestly contributed a lot more insightful... Oh, is this a MAG guy? Hell yeah. Dude, so much damage and I don't even know what hit me. Nice job. That was well done. I think, we might have to stack damage reduction and modifiers. Just to get some of that invulnerability uptime with how the game is. Or I could play weapons that make sense, but that's stupid. Hey, Glatz. What's up? This is how to not play Herald with Pseudo Knight. Kind of just wanted to get something. Yeah, it's more like lifesteal with Hammer, but I dig it. We'll figure out a way. Life finds a way. That shit's boring, chat. What's this? The damage reduction, damage. This one's good, especially if you're running, what's it called? No, I'm not going to take that off. We'll keep this. We're going to switch this up to Hydro, I think. Yeah. So cleansing Hydro. We'll go full Selly because I have not played this class in like actual years. Just so I can actually do some stuff before I instantly die. And yeah, we'll keep that for now. Don't need to sustain if you're already dead. Yeah, full Selly, full Selly. Drop some Selly food here. Where are we at? Don't worry, chat, I contribute to my guild. Give them money. No mace. Mace is boring. Spear's a better mace. Got him. There we go. Doing work. There's a lot of timings you have to remember with Revenant as well, where the 10-second thing, like you're... It's a little weird because your skills essentially reset every 10 seconds, and like warrior, you kind of have to be in combat to get a lot of your combos off and such. This ogre is fucking me up. Ogre gameplay chat. It's all ogre. Hammer Rev got the crap buffed out of it, and it didn't really ever get nerfed. Just other stuff just got better. Fucking... The amount of virtuoso and vulnerable bullshit is, like, insane. Gotta remember that that's an actual evade button I can take advantage of. Oh, I didn't pop True Nature while I was in the one that actually matters. Because the channel for the Mallyx thing is bad, but the True Nature is amazing. They'll, like, flip over the F2 skill. Conversely, the channel of Shiro is amazing, and the flip over is kind of meh, where it strips boons. So you want to be channeling Shiro and then press it when you go into Mallyx. A lot to remember. I'm a warrior player. Ouch. No, people were making it work in actual PvP when they made I think the 5 refreshes on Hammer the 2 now. Let me double check that. Yeah, recharge coalescence. So if you run vision, you can do 252. Yeah, I mean, Arc Divider and Boon Rip Arc Divider are just the skills that people use in Zerg, so they're gonna get nerfed over and over. It's really funny because what's the non-Zerker version? EMP Roar, like Arcing Slice, the regular warrior F1 does more damage than Arc Divider now. Especially to targets under 50% health. No, Boon Rip Arc Divider is slicing Maelstrom. It's just dagger, but it's Arc Divider but worse because you can't, like, quickness doesn't affect the cast time of it. Because it's like a leap skill where it goes in the air. So quickness going into berserk mode doesn't actually affect it. But it rips boons. So it's like the same skill, but just for Zerging. I'm convinced that's why they put it in the game, because it makes no sense with what the regular dagger F1 is. The people just wanted another Arc Divider to use in Zergs. But now that we have 2 Arc Dividers, both of them are getting nerfed. So because their metrics show people are still using warriors because people are fucking idiots, even though there are better things to use in Zerg for Zerg, like 5 target damage. So because people keep using warrior, those skills are getting nerfed. It's like because people are using Mechanist, mechs are getting nerfed. What about Brown Bear's ArenaNet? They do the same thing, and Rangers get them for free. Gremlins, and ArenaNet, like, floats through a window no one saw was open with an umbrella. Yeah, absolutely. No, 100% they do, but it's the world versus world thing, and that's just how they balance world versus world. You can't attach self-worth to this, dude. Like, I have long since given up the sunk cost of fallacy. You just have to, like, understand and laugh at their shit. I mean, ArenaNet, at the end of the day, can't force people to not run Berserkers and Zergs, right? Like, they can't force people to use Scorched Earth unless they literally took all the power off of it, like, in the way it was intended. They just have to balance around the things that are currently a problem in the game. I don't know. I don't have exactly the same opinions as Captain Crabface. I understand his criticism about, like, the Flaming Flurry F1. The projectiles are garbage and they path awfully, but you also can throw them over your shoulder, so that getting, like, a little bit of a power buff is fine. The Rupturing Smash thing, though, makes no sense. So, it is what it is. Almost got him. Almost got him. But he's a thief over there now. I should have saved all my energy. The other thing is I do not know the energy costs for shit. So it's, especially after they've changed them so many times. That's 35. What's this one? 30. And what's my stun break on this? I'm going to guess 30 as well. And this is 30. Okay. That's really all I need to know. Yeah, it is what it is. I'm sure Power Berserker will be fine. Mace will still be stupidly overpowered. Go up to this guy and auto-attack him. Take this. My 600 range auto attacks that do torment. Whoa, that's a lot of conditions. That's a fuckload of conditions, actually. Ouch. I got jumped on by like 3 things from off screen. Oof. Zerg, help me! A lot of dying tonight, chat. A lot of limit testing and learning what we can and can't do. Hammer does not have mobility skills, it turns out, but it really shouldn't. So, and again, full disclosure, I've not played this class in like 3 years. So, if you're looking for expert gameplay, go hit up Homage's channel on Herald. We are starting off with a bad build, and then we'll learn the meta build for PvP, which I believe is Spear, Mace, Shield. Because of course it is. I miss the, what's it called? Oh no, there's a relic. We could actually run that. Let's switch up Thorns. We tried Thorns, it didn't really work. Let's go with the old combo I had here. Is it Nightmare? Fear on elite skill? Yeah. Let's go with Nightmare here. Won't need that. This is the most powerful trait in the game, by the way. Permeating Pestilence. This trait is insane. Like, people can fight me on that one, but Permeating like, realistically, the most powerful trait in the game is Fast Hands. Like, on any class that can weapon swap, period. There's a reason nothing else has anything like it. But if you're not just cheating with, like, class mechanics, basically like that, the most powerful selectable trait, I would say, is Permeating. Very good. We're helping, chat. It's a lot of thieves in that blue Zerg. Look at that. It's like 3 tab targets and they were all thief. Can't get him. No way. Oh, the internet everywhere is atrocious. Don't worry. That's why every other one of my streams just doesn't work. United States is no longer a first world country for lots of reasons. Hasn't been for a really long time. If you don't live in the United States, I have no excuse. Oh, that's just a targetable. That's really good. I thought you had to have a line of sight to that. You don't. Not at all. See if we can do some damage to this poor ass Tower Lord. It's now over there. Oh, can we give all the Zergs life siphoning? Heck yeah. Probably can't break this for shit. I have to get a handing of the Abyssal Raise thing as well. Yeah, I mean, go watch my original Warrior video. That was my suggestion. Make Fast Hands baseline, nerf literally every other number on Warrior and go from there. It's so class defining. It's like when they had to make Mesmer Shatters happen on the Mesmer itself. The fact that it at least partially isn't is insane to me. No, energy sigils need to go just from the game, period. That's a whole different discussion, though. Energy sigils are stupid. Again, these are just my opinion after playing 11 years, but people are entitled to their opinions. It's going to differ from class to class. Almost got this. The other thing about Revenant is it's kind of intimidating as fuck. Like the animations on it, which is really cool. kill for like one animation on warrior that's remotely this cool. But it is the edgelord, so. What's that? A druid? We might be able to take a druid. Let's try it on this poor guard. Weapon swap, weapon swap. Nope, I didn't do it right. And then you need to pop the elite skill. Yeah. And that fear never renders, which is great. What was the other thing I was thinking about warrior that they could... Captain Crabface, I think, in his patch notes video, I was watching that during eating lunch, and he suggested making Rupturing Smash like the exception to have quickness apply to. Honestly, I think all warrior leaps should. Like, warrior leaps are dog shit. The only thing that remotely makes them, like, good or usable or anything like that is the, what's it called? Gone. When you have leg specialist traded, or not leg specialist, shoot. 1 second playing Herald and I've already forgotten all of Warrior's traits. Warrior Sprint. There we go. Oh yeah, the Shiro Elite's dope. It just has the largest telegraph in existence. But maybe it'll get culled, we'll see. No, we're relearning Rev, it's good. More interested to see how it does, like, once I learn all my buttons and stuff. Again. In, like, 1v1s. Look at all these cats. Fancy cats. I will say the spear animations are kind of hectic on Mesmer. Like, I'm all for beautiful animations, but it's kind of what Boyce said about Ranger, where it's like I'd rather them space their development time out and give cooler animations to NG, or I mean NG got really good animations on their spear, but like I don't know, Warrior or something. Even a lot of Guardian's spear skills look okay. The one that obviously looks really good is the Rain, the Gates of Babylon, but if you take that one out, they're kind of, yeah, the symbol's really good. I don't know. I'm trying to think of maybe the Thief ones. They're all kind of like dark fields. No, their acrobatics are well animated. I don't know. I don't have a good example other than Warrior. What's up, Dream? This hurts. Oh yeah, it's gonna be awful. This is the worst build I could think of, Skynet. Just mostly relearning my buttons tonight. And we'll try some meta stuff. Hell yeah. No, drive safe, man. The cool thing you can do with Permeating Pestilence and Condi Herald if you run in a Zerg is you can actually do what you're supposed to do on Mallyx, which is draw conditions to you and then like dump them out to other people, which is pretty sick. Wow, that Grandmaster trait that gives Vigor kind of takes forever to kick in. Don't be afraid to just craft garbage, though, chat. Just have fun with sometimes. I'm not a bastion of playing meta or anything like that. Oh dear. I can do that, though, occasionally. Oh dear. May need an energy sigil on this. After I got complaining about them for, like, ever. Your main, I'm sorry. I will be playing it very poorly. I promise. Did they buff staff, or are you saying because it sucks? I wouldn't be surprised if people are still using staff Ellie. Even when Spear's supposed to be the one that, like, in quotes, does all the damage. Gotcha. Did an about face? I'm probably dead. I should really be playing with free camera, because you can do funky Shiro stuff. God, that is not a fast skill. Not at all. Oh dear. Oh dear. Hey, we might actually get a kill. There we go. Ah. Well, sort of 2v1. I'm okay with that. Against that thief that, like, insta-killed me before as well. Hey, we're learning. Progress. So, are there any... You say that, so I'm not disputing that EMP RAR for Ellie Spear being good on paper, but you need to stay in the etchings. I have had some catalysts kick my ass in, like, plat matches on Spear. I don't know what they do. I really wish you could inspect people's builds, because I'm super curious about those. But the one I always really wanted to try was Ellie Weaver Spear, because I like the idea of having Unravel built into your kit. So we'll see. Setup for controller. Yeah, it should all be downloadable from the description. The one caveat is you can download my Guild Wars 2 bindings, so you can save yours and just load up mine, so you don't lose anything. And you can also, maybe save some guildies here, hang on. If you have the XPadder profiles, which are also downloadable, you can just grab those. So. What we got here? 2 rangers? I can jump on them. Nope, team's not helping, team's not helping, team's not helping, absolutely not. Guys, help, stop being cowards. I went in because I thought they were going in. We are fighting MAG, or at least an attaché of them. I should have just committed. Yeah, so if you want to, set up the controller, get the Guild Wars 2 export, that's like labeled 1, 2, 3 in the description of all the YouTube videos. Get the XPadder export. You'll need actual XPadder, which is like $10, or I'm pretty sure you can find a, legally dubious download of it online. But, I gave the guy money. Get a different hype song, and you'll need the XPadder files, which you'll need a layout file and a actual bindings file. But as long as you export your Guild Wars 2 bindings from this menu here, where you just go import export, and click that button, you should be good, and you won't lose anything. But make sure you do that first, because rebinding all your crap is going to be a nightmare if you don't. Yeah, I'm super happy they did that. Little ArenaNet things no one ever gives them credit for. And it should work for any Windows handheld or like Steam handheld if you start it in Windows mode. Oh dear, I'm being shot from off screen. He's my next target. That guy. This is good. Then I can put up the MAG meme video I have for the weekend. I've been sitting on that thing forever. Yeah, it should work fine for Steam Deck. When I had one, I tested it and it worked alright. You'll have to start it in Windows mode and put all the programs into the Windows layer, but it should work. Ooh, almost got that guy. Heck yeah. Pulled some people. Enjoy it while it lasts. I really got to take advantage of the fact that Herald essentially resets all their buttons every 10 seconds. Got him. He out. Yautski. You have a lot of little repositioning tools as well. You just have to get used to them. I like Rev. It's kind of the closest thing to Warrior if Warrior's going to be interesting. Oh, I'm aware. There was one glorious month or something where facets worked underwater. Who needs facets, dude? We're running Shiro Mallyx. Facets are for tiny, tiny bitches. You can tell Amma just said that. It's just intimidating as fuck, the fucking giant darkness field. I love it. How did Jacaranda's Embrace hit me there, Science? Alright, let's see if we can do this. Trait, legend swap, weapon swap. Fear them. Alright, time to yeet. Nope, I'm dead. I'm super dead. Use the evade. Buy some time. Yeah, the thing with the evade is you can definitely press it and just, oops, at least buy some time for your legend swaps to come back on cooldown. Oof. Definitely got caught out there, though. A lot of dying tonight, chat. Told you. I want some hype music here. Go do some, a little bit of roaming to actually get some of our, some practice against other people who are equally as bad at their class, hopefully. But yeah, I am Pseudo. Welcome back. We're Theory Crafting Herald tonight, just doing some nonsense, trying some stuff. Is what it is. And yeah, probably much better Herald builds out there than this. Definitely much better Herald builds out there than this one. But I try stuff and I try weird stuff. So we'll play meta next week when I'm trying this in PvP. Yeah, Relic of Nightmare, one Fear, just not cutting it. The other one that I thought would be... Where is it? Removing condition heals you. How much is it? 200? That's not a ton. It's more. Let's do that. We're already pretty limited on healing. I want Thorns to be good, but Thorns seems very situational. I always really liked the idea of a build that, and this is why I liked my original Bladesworn build, the idea of a build that starts a fight weak and gets strong instead of starts a fight strong and gets weaker as they blow cooldowns, right? And that's kind of what you get with Thorns, whereas if the opponent's hitting you enough, you build up condition stacks. Which is cool. Gotta get out of the mentality of looking for veteran creatures every time I'm like, oh, I need to switch off my Gunsaber, and don't have one of those, Pseudo. Alright, cool. We're learning. Oh, interesting. You can pop the F2 even while you're, sick. Even while you're, like, sort of stunned. That's good to know. Ooh. Nice. Grenade barrage got me. A lot of dying, chat. I'll fight that guy again without a guard. What's our food as well? Yeah, that's right. Oh, I'm not running the right cake. Hang on. Hold up. Slight difference. Shout skills. XX. Interesting. On Spellbreaker. You run Tactics Arms? Bladesworn's fun. It's just, they hold out no cope that ANET will ever fix it. Like, I'm cautiously optimistic. I hope they do one day. I'm not going to attach my self-worth to it. Nah, I'm the windshield hitting, or the bug hitting the windshield tonight. But this is a process, chat. Whenever you play something new or try a new build, like, especially if you're not just copying something from a meta site, like Hardstuck or something, you gotta try stuff and, like, find stuff that's bad. And it's gonna be bad. Like, largely. Oop. Like that. There you go, 2v1. Revenge. You stun me? Dude's got his wolf. Wolf OP. I should have made the new spear for this. I love that. I missed that. Not playing Revenant. Being able to teleport, like, literally to space. The fun fact, chat, they actually, after Revenant came out, they lowered the number of ambient creatures in World vs. World because this shit was such a problem. And also, I think back then they could be used for stacking sigils, which was really funny. So, because cats didn't exist, Revenant's getting around by, what's it called? Phase traversal locomotion was kind of an issue. It was very funny. It's like, we lowered the number of ambient creatures in World vs. World. That's funny. Fucking phase traversal transit. I feel like as well I should probably be running Vision. Just like, Vision is just good on Herald, right? Like, Vision sigils are just good. We just heard this song. Come on, playlist. Get your shit together. Yeah, we'll go Vision instead of Hydro. I want to keep the other ones for now. Hey, Jan. What's up? We're trying some awful Condi Herald ideas. It's going to be great. But yeah. Trick has run Zealots gear. Interesting. Is Zealots in PvP? Especially, like, Rev was even dumber when in the beta, because phase traversal used to cost like 12 energy or something, like basically free, and it was instant. Hey, what's up, Silhouette? Send you a message on Discord, respond if you care. I haven't checked it. You could have already responded, honestly. Give Silhouette some props, chat. Give him a hi-ho. Hi-ho, hello. Oh god, oh god, oh god, that's an instant death. E-hug got me. Before it even rendered. Okay, I'll check it in a sec. Like I said, I can't talk. Oh, man. You're pretty good. I'll send you a message and it's at least like once or twice a day. I feel like you check it. Most of my friends like do not check that shit. Homage. No, I'm kidding. He responded the next day. I don't ever check actual Discord servers. That scrolled off. Hang on. See it in a second. Need to find a new spot for my actual chat window. Yeah, we'll see, we'll see. No, obviously I should be taking Dragon, right? Like, that's basically why you take Herald is... I guess back in the day it was Shield, but also like Dragon Stance because it gives you lots of boons and it gives you a Defiant Stance button, which is basically necessary. Because Herald... Revenant in general, outside Vindicator, doesn't have a lot of like invuln uptime. Or I guess non-hittable uptime. Homage, first off, Eskimo is racist, and second off, I think, depends on what year it is. Second off, if you message Homage actually in the Warpig server, he'll respond. I can whack him and tell him to respond to you. Where's yeah, we're gonna do Demon Assassin, Demon for mobility, or Demon for lifesteal and Assassin for mobility, obviously. I keep thinking I have a stacking sigil though, which is quite funny. Ooh, are you a 1v1? You're not a 1v1. There's a Spectre. Truly tragic. Let's just throw that back there. See if these guys want to play. No, Herald's, like, the F2 is good. And Permeating Pestilence is a really good trait. But that doesn't require Herald. Tonight's the getting used to Revenant again stream, and then we'll do actual streams after this, where I play things that don't suck. Oh my god, so much CC, dude. There's just so much. Wow, so you can't reactivate it. You can only activate facets while you're stunned. Alright, we're learning. We're learning. Sure retreat, yep. Does it give you energy? Like, it gives you dodge energy, not energy. Because everything's called the same thing in this game. Oh yeah, look at that. Movements and just gain fury. Okay, neat. Good tip. It gives you dodge juice, not juice. Hell yeah. I think they added that after I stopped playing this nonsense. You can tell which gliders are dieable and which are not. Oh, Warpig's popping off with advice on how to get into PvP. I love his guild. Yeah, I kind of think you need to run shield. So here's... I was actually... Like, spoiler alert, chat. This is part of a series, like, I'm recording footage for, Oh, endurance, right. Endurance is the dodge juice, not energy. So this is part of a series that, like, Homage and I may or may not be trading classes and then, like, doing a video on it. So tonight I want to get used to playing Herald again and, like, seeing how its systems work and stuff. And then he's going to theoretically talk about his experience with the class, and then I'm going to talk about, like, my design experience with, like, Revenant and stuff, if I ever get time to edit it. And I was talking to him a little bit, and he was talking about, which I really encourage him to make this video. He was talking about Kala and how much it sucks, because it doesn't, like, the skills aren't placeable basically in PvP, and they don't really add any invulns or anything. And I don't like that PvP, this is just a meta gripe, I don't like that PvP has gotten to the point where you basically need to be dodge, blocking, or invulnerable in some way in order to, like, play the video game, you know? No, it's gonna be fun. Dude, these archers. They got the tech. I even jumped that one. But there's a lot of little nuances to Herald that I'm learning as well. Like the lifesteal stuff goes through damage immunities like Stone Signet. You love Kala. Well, I'll direct you over to his video when he makes it, if and when. And tell him he's wrong and bad and should feel bad, and all of his family should feel bad about it. Man, you are slow. Oh, hello. Are you a solo? Are you a solo guy even though I'm in the wrong legend now? Oh my god, the amount of ads, dude. Fuck. Literally pressed reprosting shadows and it moved me in place, which is great. And the wrong weapon. Hell yeah. Got all these ads on my nuts. Yeah, syncing up your shit's very difficult. He's coming, though. He coming. It didn't cast. That's too bad. A lot of dying, chat. Go over there. Resin time? Probably not. Kala's interesting. I kind of miss the weird summons. Go over there. Damn it. This is me playing Herald so badly. Like, if you want to actually have somebody who's good at this class, go subscribe to Homage. I'll have him linked in the description, hopefully, if I remember. This relic is not doing much for us, though. It's okay. I feel like I need... Like, my build is obviously not good, right? Like, they were starting with that premise, but I feel like I need to make up for a lot of the things that I'm losing by self-gimping my build. So let's go speed, because we're running an agility sigil. Let's get good at the video game. There's nothing else that gives us swiftness outside of Invocation, right? We'll go Battle Scars instead of that, because we don't need Fury anymore. We'll actually go Notoriety. I don't care if I'm getting more power and less condition damage, that's okay. That's good, that's good, that's good. This is the best trait in the game. The poison's good. There's nothing else on my kit anymore that does poison, right? Yeah, because I have the F2. Okay. +1, -1. We're learning. Theoretically, I know I should be taking the, like, facet thing, or at least this thing, but we're going to try something bad there. This stacks on top of other movement speed things, right? They changed Rising Momentum to not do that. This, Once Upon a Time did stack on top of, like, Swiftness and stuff. Yeah, that's fine. Different food we'll try as well. Totally okay with that. And yeah, we should be good there. Oh, I try to respond to all his and Silhouette's videos and stuff. And the Elite is very... The cool thing about the Kala Elite as well is it's a fire field. And you can kind of do the same thing with Hammer or with Shortbow, where firing through the... If you are or have the fire field down, you can just do infinite burning. It's another weird combo that's like not very good, but it's interesting. I wish I would do more with fields in this game. I really, really, really do. Like, fields are so much potential. It's one of the coolest systems in the game, honestly. Every time I'm like, I gotta kill the Veteran Wolf for a stack. No, I don't. That's stupid. I'm a little bit... What's the word? Relieved that I can't just, like, literally make any build on this class and have it just dominate, you know? Something like that. Whereas on Power Mesmer, I feel like I just need a shield and a spear and I'm good. Could be wrong. Maybe power spear vert takes some skill. Yeah, there's a lot of potential for it. Like one of the coolest traits Warrior ever had, Jan, was called... Oh, wonder if I can remember. Basically it was supposed to double the effectiveness of all combo finishers, but it like never worked at all. So I don't know. It's odd A-net decisions, I guess. I can't target this thing, dude. Bro. Oh, they wiped him. Okay, that's a problem. We're gonna go this way. Be a rebel. Yeah, Speed Relic's gonna help us spacing a lot with our spacing a lot in World vs. World. Yeah, I really wanted them to design an entire elite spec around that for Warrior. I thought it would be sick. But like blast, some of the blast, like the boon blast finishers were the only ones that ever worked with, tragically. Points to chat if anyone can remember what that trait was called, because it was really cool. I sure can't. We got super wiped here, and I'm stuck on a tree? I'm stuck on a tree. Hell yeah. Man has a bunch of stacks. He intimidates me. Can I throw my Abyssal Rays on that guy? No, I cannot. It's a stream. I wouldn't call it good, but this is definitely a stream that is happening. Have a good night, dude. This is definitely a thing that is going on. It's content, chat. You know the word. It's technically something that is happening. We are theory crafting bad Revenant builds. It's good. Oof. Oof. Against MAG of all things as well, which is extra good. I just thought it was weird how Bladesworn's weapon was offhand pistol. Pistol's fine, offhand pistol makes no fucking sense. What's this, a ranged class? What are you giving it, a melee weapon? Okay, ArenaNet, whatever. What's it do? Not function like an ammunition weapon, not like all the other shit on the kit. Okay, ArenaNet, whatever. What do you lose for this? Oh, you lose your weapon swap. And remember chat, they're not doing trade-offs anymore. I want to ask Cal so bad. Oh my god. One day, maybe we'll find out. Hopefully, possibly. Weird ANET things. Come on, Zerg. Move. Mush. I guess we can go roam and try to find some people who are somehow worse than me at their class, which is a big ask. Considering this thing has, like, both cooldowns and energy you need to manage. The interesting thing as well is Revenant was originally only designed to only have one weapon. And I'm going to talk about this a little bit in my video, but it was going to have 2 legends, and the trade-off was going to be that you got to legend swap instead of weapon swapping on a 10-second cooldown. And everybody in the beta complained. It was actually going to play a lot more like Thief than anything else. We should probably set some underwater skills here. It was weirdly going to play like Thief more than anything else, and that's strange because can I not even set that? Oh, I can. Can I use it? Oh, I can. I wonder why that said it's not a usable underwater weapon or skill when it literally has a dome. That should probably be fixed at some point, ArenaNet. Anyway, so Rev was going to play more like Thief, right? Where you're going to have this resource and relatively like 0 or no cooldowns on your weapons, but you were going to have to manage your actual like skills and your resource of energy, right? So that's really interesting to me, but like everybody hated that in the beta because I don't know, people have tiny brains. So it's weird that they just capitulated and were like, gave it another weapon and then like jacked up the energy cost, completely defeating the original design of the class. And I feel like ArenaNet ends up doing that way too much, especially with things like Mechanist and Bladesworn and stuff, where it's just like, this thing was not designed around this and you gave up way too easily. But I don't know. I would have loved to play that version of Rev. Like overpowered weapon skills, but you have to like choose and manage your energy and shit. That sounds really cool. The unfortunate part about like the one argument I get from that was they really did have limited weapon selection when it came out, and B, you obviously don't get to choose your utility skills. I think that if they were going to go that route, I should have like a 4th skill I can choose here, you know, between, and like choose which 3 you get on each legend. But maybe that was too much development work. Take this tower. Probably could. What do you guys think of the balance patch as well? Well, I guess the world versus world balance patch in quotes. Like the less health, more rewards stuff. So we could do the war claw thing that no one does. I love it. It's good to know that riposting shadows will queue 2 of them if you're mashing the button. That's good to know. By the way, chat, somehow I targeted that wall even though I'm doing damage to this gate. This game has no bugs, by the way. Literally none. I love Guild Wars. How do I get off? Like that. Yeah, it's nice to be able to take towers again, right? Oh, I shouldn't press that, right? Alright, so that sets up for Abyssal Raise. We're learning the combos. I think it's a blast finisher as well. There we go. Wow, that... Your Mallyx skills take a lot of energy. Alright, good to know. Let's see how much damage this actually does. Not bad on a Condi build. Heck yeah, free tower. You got this. Something I'm noticing is they could probably put a stun break somewhere on actual Herald. Like, having to blow some of your energy in current year for a stun break doesn't seem super great. But maybe they could, like, make one of the popping F2s a stun break. The actual buttons on Demon's Stance seem like an energy hog. The channel seems fine for what I'm doing, especially since I'm using it with Hammer. Hammer skills are relatively very low energy cost. But thanks to the Tipion. Again, we relearn in combos and stuff here. But this is how nonsense like that stupid Berserker build I ended up making a broken builds video come about, is you just try stuff. And this is a build I've wanted to try for a really long time, and Hammer got buffed, like, I don't know, a year ago, so never got a chance to play it. I don't know, I've been busy doing stupid things like working out and working on my job. Dumb things. Probably should quit. Both. Always put points in your own skill tree, chat, because it's very difficult to respec without literally infinite money. After watching, also shout out to him if he's watching or catches the VOD, been talking with Paper Roll a little bit more, and I get, for the most part, a lot of the traits that they're getting rid of, in quotes, on Ranger, as jealous as I am, sort of makes sense, because they're real bad. Like, they're bad like Spotter and unused. I hope that they also address, because I was even noticing here, Revenant has the same trait. It's literally Spotter, but called something else, where it gives Fury every 10 seconds, and that's awful. I hope they do it on everything else. It still has some trait like that. And this isn't just like Trig loving Ranger, but it's okay. It's okay. I want Ranger to have cool stuff too. Gotta find some small little fights, dude. Ooh, what are you? Do you want to fight? I'm probably gonna kick my ass. Nope. What color are we, chat? That's a real question. We are red. I'm okay with it. The pet thing seems cool. Especially in the context that they're trying to make a lot of the underused pets. It's not like, you know, Smoke Scale specifically is getting a buff or something insane like that. Let's buy some more of these. Whoa, they've really increased the drop rate of these. Fucking god damn it, dude. Every time. Every time you open a menu in this goddamn game. Every time. I gotta start doing that. I gotta start, like, sitting out in the wilderness with, like, a Bladesworn menu open or some shit. Starting Spear 4 animation, then pressing. So, like this. Oh, because you can activate Impossible Odds mid-cast. Interesting. Okay. Cool. No, that's great. How many times does this hit? Holy shit, you're right. That's 4. That's great. Yeah, especially with the Sigil of Vision. Thank you, Ball. This is exactly why I have this channel, chat. Like, if you enjoy build crafting nonsense like this, get subscribed, because the combos that you learn after like playing something for any length of time is exactly the kind of useless garbage knowledge that Ball is giving me that's really helpful and that I'd like to disseminate to other people. So again, if you're following along with the class, take note. This is awesome. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, sometimes at 9. Hell yeah. I think I bought way too many catapults because I was getting jumped on. Sick. That's good enough. No, that's awesome. Thanks, man. Boom. I love Rustage. Amazingly talented rap artist. Wasn't just him. I'd be really interested to see what other items they make not tradable outside the trading post. I honestly almost think they should just like go for it and just like make chalk egg sacks and legendaries like only sellable through the trading post. Just kill gold selling and it's, you know, stop it in its tracks. Not just for the gold selling thing, but for like, it just gives the items more of a value and balances the economy better. Ooh, hello. Okay. I mean, there's so many buttons we need to press, and on a controller, this is a little bit tricky. Yeah, Shiro Heal is a great nuke. You're not wrong. Let's try this here. Nope. Technically out of combat, so cat or goat up. That's pretty good. Shiro, like all the animations on Revenant are just intimidating as balls, dude. Like the floating jade crystals around you, the big shadow pools, like Mallyx. Like a lot of them get culled for the enemy, but they're just so cool looking. I love it so much. What are your best skills? Like, do you on Spear Ball? Do you ever press the 3 really? The 3 seems just like bad. Fear Condi and Riff. They used to be taunt. There's still taunt on Jealous. But yeah, you're right. I used to use it like with what's it called? Nightmare Runes. Which still are a relic and we already tried, but it didn't seem very good for just fear, you know? Possible odds combo. Yeah, that is good burst. You're right. 4, 5, 2, 5, 3, 5. Okay. It's weird that you have enough energy for that. You can't throw that over your shoulder. That's good to know. This guy. It takes forever to cast, dude. This guy is tanky as fuck for a soul beast. There's like 4 of us on him. Alright, we learning. Getting buttons pressed. 4, 5. Let's not confuse Pseudo. Yeah, I think I'll just press everything except the 3. Basically, my question, I guess, boiled down to when do you press the 2? Just like kind of whenever. It's kind of like the Warriors 2. Alright. Yeah, we're getting some kills. We're learning. In no way skilled gameplay, but it's me. What do you expect? I don't want to get this guy. Ooh, he's got a sword on a Mirage. It's interesting. Ouch. I'm super dead. Yep. Out of position. Fair enough. They got me. That's what MAG gonna do. Yeah, 2 is adding for charge, or for adding charge of the 5 this skill. Oop. This thing. Hey, it's not working? 2. You have to have an enemy targeted to cast the 2? What the fuck? That's fucked. Huh. That's kind of odd. Okay, it's not the Warrior 2. I take it back. It's worse. Well, sort of. It does more stuff, I guess. Yeah, I was wondering. I thought I just had Snap to Target on or something. That's kind of weird. Especially because this one's ground targeted. And that one's ground targeted. Like, why is the 2 not? That's another one of those weird design choices, I guess. Like, again, I'd just love to be like, why is this one skill need an auto attack target? That's fucking weird. ANET things. I don't know, dog. Can you at least throw it over your shoulder? Like where are we at here? This I can throw over my shoulder, right? Yeah, that I can definitely throw over my shoulder. Okay, so that I can just throw over my shoulder as well. That's, yeah, it tracks pretty well. It's just, it's such a... Like, I'd rather have a two longer second cooldown, like 8 seconds, and be able to target that for thieves and shit, you know? I am going to get gibbed. That is going to happen. Especially because I'm in the wrong legend. That's just tempting fate. See if we can teleport around him. I think we're tier 1 or some shit. If we're fighting MAG or this many MAG. Tier 1, tier 2. Oh, hello, Coffee Scryer. Would you like to join? I'm playing awful. You don't get glint on Herald. You have to spec in a Vindicator to get glint. That doesn't make any sense, Homage. Why would you run glint? It's good. Yeah. I'd rather have mobility and Condi damage than be able to play the game because I stayed alive in a fight. Yo, go subscribe to this guy. This is the man, the myth, the legend if you want actual good Herald gameplay. We're learning our buttons tonight, and I'll be trying meta stuff probably next week. But we, I don't know, it's working better than, you know, now that we iterated on it a little bit, got some kills. I really like the combos available to Rev. It's almost as janky as Warrior, which is nice. Kind of translates the feel of it a little bit. Oh, that's not a real... Yeah, 2 sucks. Like, just the pathing on it's kind of bad. Interesting. Yeah, Ball was telling me you, like, pop impossible odds mid-cast of it. So it does all the extra hits and stuff. For Spear 4. Absolutely. Let's see if we can jump down and get this guy. No one's jumping down with me. Always the bait. What's the utility of Spear 3, Homage? Does it, like, do anything? It has an evade on it that's pretty long, but other than that, I can't see what it does. Like, it chills, I guess. Seems like a very PvP skill with how short it is. Can I Coalescence of Ruin over this thing? No, I cannot. Do that. That's pretty cool. That doesn't obey tracking. What's going on over here? Oh god. I'm getting pulled is what's going on. Good stun break if you just saved us, Coffee Scryer. It's super cracked defense skill using an evade and then you hang out in the mines. Okay. Yeah, so it's a PvP spacing tool. Virtuoso casually stomping somebody while invulnerable, it's fine, it's balanced, somehow it's in the game. And Mirage is the problem, right? That was fucking stupid. Guy just ran up here and gimped 2 people. Are you this virtuoso that just like destroyed live stream? Yeah, man. I think it's mag week. I'm gonna put the mag video I have up on the channel this weekend. I think weekends might end up being our random video slash meme weekends. Yeah, I actually really like the lifesteal on the stupid combo I came up with. If anything, honestly, I'd probably sub out the spear, which is really weird. Like, I'd probably sub out spear for Mace Shield over the hammer at this point with this build, with Selly and shit. Like the actual, it wouldn't work in PvP, but as long as you have quickness, the hammer lifesteal combo is like pretty okay, especially because it ignores armor. Oh, what's up, Dream? Sorry, I didn't see you. I have my game on settings because I don't know if... Oh, there you are. There you are. What's up, dude? I see you, Ranger. Here, I'll get hit by your thing, so if I die, you get kill credit. And I will die. Oh, it'll happen, chat. This class doesn't have a gun saber. I don't understand it. Yeah, go away. Go fight Mag. Fuck them. It's really interesting. Homage, if you're around, did you know Rev was only supposed to have 1 weapon when it was designed? Like, what are you... I can ask you later, but what are your thoughts? Also, fucking respond to Silhouette. What am I doing? He messaged you. Jesus. Networking here with Pseudo. This is fucking... What's it called? LinkedIn. No, never heard about that. Yeah, Revenant in the, like, alpha... Heart of Thorns preview thing was only... The trade-off was going to be that it had the 10-second swap on Legends, and it was going to play more like Thief. I'm not making this up. I think so. He was saying he did. Scroll up in the chat. Maybe he's just gaslighting me. But the trade-off was going to be that you basically didn't have cooldowns on your weapon skills, but it was going to play more like Thief, where it was more about energy management, right? For your skills. And in theory, I like that idea a lot more. Like, if you go back and find footage, I might have to for my video, you can find, like... people with their weapon swap locked. But ANET caved like really hard. It originally didn't have Trident underwater either, that's why, because it was only gonna have 1 weapon like Elementalist underwater. Yeah, I don't know, I think they gave up on that way too early. At least from a design perspective. Like today's balance it probably wouldn't work, but you'd have to make the skills like exponentially stronger. But or like different. Yeah, I think he said he messaged you on Discord. Sorry, guys. This is the Pseudo helps medium-sized to small creators network with each other. And Homage, who is enormous. Also, go check out his monthly recap video. Those are dope. Oh, that doesn't go where your camera's facing. That only goes where your character's facing. That's good to know. Holy shit. Scared the balls off of me, chat. It was somewhat horrifying. Mag got you, BRB. Pretty much. You know what, I'll do you one better, Homage. I'll message him and you guys can yell at each other in my chat. How about that? Hang on, guys. I need to wingman Homage real quick. Discord casually destroying my sound quality. It's fine. It's funny. Oh, man. Yeah, shout out to War Pigs. They rock. Ooh, hello, Vindicator. This is a few people. And that's a thief. And that's a thief that's permadazing me. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm so dead. Oh, perma mobilized thief, actually. And now he's a thief over there. Appreciated, Zerg. Thank you for the save. Perma immobilize Deadeye. But what's it called? Scepter. Interesting build, dude. Love to see it. Herald kind of also, or Revenant in general, kind of has the warrior thing going where they just don't have movement speed outside of a trait line, which I hate. Especially when they keep doing things like giving Revenant or Ranger more quickness and fury and shit. Or not, fury and swiftness and shit. But that's just jealousy. I too would appreciate functional boon skills or traits. NG honestly as well. Like NG does not have a lot of movement speed. You almost have to take runes that do it these days. Conversely, Willbender gets it for free, like just existing. I guess technically Bladesworn does as well, but you know, lol. Ah, there goes my food. Eat mid-fight. See, if I was smart, I would have told Silhouette and Homage to message each other after I was done streaming. Oh, that doesn't obey targeting! Alright, no valid path to target. Nonsense. There we go, got him. Yeah, I thought so. If I'm gonna play this, I should be using the legendary hammer skin, though. Absolutely. Like, look at the chunking damage, dude. It's against a Deadeye, but with quickness still. Like, the hammer auto is kinda good with quickness. It has the warrior thing, though, where you can't target Stomp, aka whatever this is. 600 range Stomp. On unusual terrain. Like, I guess I can go upstairs, but I can't go over small bridges? Weird. Yeah, if anyone wants to play with us, I think make sure you select it. And reminder, we have our giveaway going for an extra, like, week. We're not going to do it, like, Monday to Wednesday. We're going to do it weekly. So if you'd like to enter, just type in the comments of this video or in, honestly, the comments of Monday's video. Whichever. The question is, what would you do to Mechanist to sort of tune it up and fix it for PvP in current year of Guild Wars 2? And that'll be for 20 Mystic Coins. Just want to make sure people aren't missing out and stuff. If you don't want to wait till the end of the stream when you're going to forget, go do the Monday's video now. Not 2-ton frog. It's alright, we saved him. So if you get on a cat with impossible odds, yeah, it switches off, alright. They seem to have like, back when I played Rev, it was really buggy. Like, I remember that. It was really buggy. They seem to have largely fixed a lot of the bugs that I was having with it, but that was like years ago, right? Ouch. Ouch, Dream. I know Dream's like mission in life is to kill me right now, which is 100% fair. You got him, but oh, we're so dead now. Yep. I pressed the stab button. Man. That has a cast time that I was not aware of. I thought you could just drop the road. Fair enough. The road's like, says it can't be used underwater and it's a bubble. We should have try to kill pseudo knights. I think that would be a fun stream event we could do for people on our little alliance. Or against our little alliance. I'm also seeing a bunch of gliders I never see. Also, ArenaNet, just real quick, nothing to do with anything. Where's my randomized skiff button? Like, you got one for mounts, you got one for gliders, you got one for everything else. Okay, I messaged him. Well, he was here. I don't know, he's doing something stupid like, I don't know, playing with his family or something. Yeah, I messaged him and told him to come back and yell at you. They do have different physical models, but the cats do as well. I think they just... Do the skiffs have... I guess the skiffs have different rigging. Ooh, what are you? Do you want to fight? You're a power burst mesmer, I guarantee it. Dude, for real, Tyler. Like, go, no joke, go on the forums and tell them you'd rather have skiffs in World vs. World than turtles. Because I sure would. They're still currently taking feedback on the idea that they're going to add turtles to World vs. World, and I hate that, so... Yeah, and then 4 mag people jump into the water to kill me. Fair enough, guys. You can just have it. That is 100% fair. I mean, that's gonna happen. It's mag. We're trusting up bad builds, and it's versus mag. So yeah, this is gonna go great. I would be fine with turtles if they all have 1 health. Hey Mythos, what's up? I'm trying out some bad Herald builds. I'm enjoying it though. Against mag of all people, it's going great. It actually is though. We got some kills. Learning what works and what doesn't. Hammer, unironically, kind of an okay choice. Tried the controller. How'd it go? Yes. I think our Zerg is dead, Coffee Scryer. Also, what do I buy, chat? I mean, there are YouTube tutorials. I guess I could make one. In order to see, here's the thing with me and like the whole why haven't you made a tutorial thing is, the real answer is I'm lazy. But if you discount that, the other answer that the reason I haven't made a tutorial on like my controller setup is I would need a Steam Deck to get any kind of foot traffic. Yeah, if you want to use the mapping through Steam Deck, then it's fine. You have to launch the EXE through Steam and then it works fine. That's the free option. Yeah, dope. I'm glad you got to figure out what works for you. Ooh, what's this? Is this homage? The man, the myth, the legend. Poor guy. Oh dear, that's a whole ass MAG Zerg, dude. Fuck me. Impossible odds gives you movement speed, right? Yeah, it doesn't save you from longbow rangers. Oh my god, so many people, including a VOA guy on MAG. Oh, you scumbag. Oh, you piece of garbage. Whoever you are. Gotta kill him. I want to see who it is. I'm gonna dox him on stream chat. Nah, it's okay. We have a lot of people on MAG. I get winning's fun. No, it's wonderful to just like get used to what's it called? You got VOA and people on every team. I know, it'd be wonderful if they could all queue, right? But it's totally fine. Oh, it's Phil, that makes sense. Yeah, I think I knew he was on MAG. He plays Ranger a lot. No, The controller setup is wonderful to get used to, just doing map completion and stuff with the like Blish HUD add-on. It's amazing. Mid hammer 3. Yeah, as long as you do that. The real way to... The thing with legend weapon swapping is you theoretically want to stagger it, but like, that's really difficult. I'm always in the wrong shit. I have to actually think about my buttons. I can't just like bullshit this like I can with Bladesworn as well. It's kind of unfortunate. Hey, you jumped on me, man. Fair enough. See, I can win fights when I have like 4 ogres and a chat helping me out. Yeah, you can weapon swap mid hammer 3 for Diabolic Inferno. You could also trigger things like, what's it called? Geomancy and Hydromancy. You do a decent amount of Condi burst like on you. Dream, you want to do a 1v1 on a class I don't understand and can't play? Come here. Come fight me. Here it comes, here it comes. It's gonna be great. Alright, what could go wrong? I'm sure nothing. This will go great. What could go wrong, chat? I'm gonna fucking... You're running speed runes too! Ah, the cheater! You see what I have to deal with, chat? People running speed runes and relics and things that I don't understand. 'Cause I'm old and stupid. Yeah, I'm dead. That is a lot of pressure. No, I'm sorry. I have an ally. He's being a jerk face. Kill him. You won that though. Go B. Let's watch Dream kick this guy's ass. This guy who thought it was a 2v1 and it was not. Auto attack this wolf. The healing on the dark field things though is like really good if you hit a target. Nah, we got this. 1v wolf, it's good, guys. Nice, Dream 1 is 1v1 off in the distance. Let's go. So you do that, and you have to do it mid 4. Alright. It's probably 2-5, yeah, 2-5-2 is the burst with that. Veteran Alpine Wolf's kicking my ass, chat. Alright. I'm gonna go over and res this poor idiot. My bad. Yeah, I see them. I want to try and get this guy up before they get here. Okay, yeet. I don't care if I die. This is very much not a 1v1. Coffee Scryer, run! Coffee Scryer, no! I'll probably get you up. Unless Dream's a god. Run! Yeah, this is not. For once I wish I didn't play on a controller. I'd be like, this is very much not a 1v1. Oh my god, what got me? That is a 4-year-long cast time. Dreams being mean to Coffee Scryer. Stop abusing our stream, bros. Fair enough. Ah, they're allies. I can't do it. That cues so weirdly. We're getting the hang of it. Speed Relic is definitely the way to go. You're not near us. Oh, it's a different guy? Different ranger? Alright. Oh, it's a POA guy. Look at that. That is my fault. I saw the tag. This poor guy enjoying Spectral Grasp for the last gasp of Spectral Grasp, which was a very hard sentence to say, chat. Oof. Fair enough. Good kiting. Oh, you can't retarget that. Interesting. Alright. It just goes to whatever you originally had targeted. Yeah, we're learning. We're definitely learning. I really like the hammer, chat. I actually really, really like the hammer. He's a warrior. I thought it was a rev. Character is ice themed. It's good to know. 1500 range, it's so fair. Goes through damage immunity. Not that one though. That's a straight up invuln. Yeah, the 4 is such a good spacing tool now that I'm like getting the hang of it. This is great. This is like the kind of little skirmish thing that I just wanted. I think I need a Sigil of Ice on this. Careful, Coffee Square. Be very careful. Oof, yeah, it's too much pressure from the ranger. No, this is dope. Little skirmish. Like, they have more people, but it's been very fun. Learning a lot. Oh, and there's another ranger back here. There's two things shooting us. This mech. No, that's fine. Fair enough. No, that was good. Learned a lot. I like spear and I like hammer, honestly. It's the fact that I don't have better skins. That's what's holding us back here. Oh yeah, the sword is an amazing setup tool. Offhand sword. He was saying in guild chat. Also, shout out to Zen Gigs for the follow over on Twitch. I think I missed you last time after the stream. I'm glad people are finding them, like I always say on Twitch. It's very fun. Nose itches chat. Don't have an itchy nose. We could do slightly different food as well. So we're like tweaking and optimizing stuff. Yeah, let's get some Orion truffle foods. Ooh. Oh, coffee scryer. Not necessary. Thank you though. I have so much food. Let me send you money. That's so not necessary. Thank you. And go help other people. Got 8 mag chasing you, as it should be. I forgot I had that glider, the little chair. The Thanos chair. No worries, yeah. Now, if I give you money because of something dumb I did in reaction to something dumb you did, feel free to take it. Absolutely. It's like the stream rule where if you catch something wrong with the stream, oh yeah, look at that. All the mag. Bye. There's so many. People on MAG like play this video game. I guess that's an advantage to being on MAG. So they like have an active server or link shell or whatever it is. Yeah, and they are fun to fight. People on MAG definitely have interesting builds. It's just the dogpiling I don't like, but that's World vs. World, right? Not much you can do about that. Yeah, I think Hammer actually ends up doing more damage. Maybe that's the full Selly gear talking. Sand in your time would never. I have enough quickness myself. I need to cheat and have a macro for legend weapon swapping, like on a delay. Up, here they come. See ya. Run, Coffee Scryer! Invis! There's so many people chasing me. Why? What did I do, man? Guys, like, we're living the Firebrand life. I kind of like it. We're learning. There's a lot of changing your camera around this class. I will say that. Coming back. Run, Invis! Get out of there. Oh, I missed it. None of them stun broke that? How weird. We could probably take these guys if I wasn't bad. Oh, absolutely. We could have taken them if I wasn't bad. There's so many, though. Sorry. I'm gonna try to live. Practice my try to live rotations. Yeah, I'd keep that on. It's a very good button. Mass Invis. Oops. Ah, fair enough. They're gonna get me. There's a lot of people. I lived for a while there. Yeah, we're learning. We're picking up new classes. It's fun. You're the guy in the maid outfit. Which one? Be more specific. No, this is cool. I really enjoy theory crafting on just stuff that isn't warrior occasionally, so. Oh, man. Learning our buttons, learning the strengths, learning the energy costs. This is so sick. I don't like that Speed Relic is just like the go-to choice on like literally every build though, but it is what it is. Oh man. Speed Relic's so good. I do feel like I could fit, I could probably fit, instead of the Rage Sigil, a Hydromancy Sigil and the Hammer. I like Speed. Speed is just constant. Wayfinder's initial burst. I know a lot of people like Wayfinder. Well, I'm not really playing Herald. I'm playing like Herald without Dragon, right? Which is, you know, self-sabotaging yourself. That one's really good, the Patha Relic, because it I think it debuffs your opponent as well, so they take more power damage. It's gonna be tough to like find little fights for an EBG. It's a mag week, but see what we can do. Yeah, Fabe's a good relic as well. Oh, they common. They all common. They all coming. Let's see. Do some nonsense here. I feel like I'm kiting pretty okay with the hammer. Like, it's definitely no thief nonsense, but yeah, we're getting a feel for it. That many people on you? Yeah, no, it's okay. I'm learning. I'm deliberately running into fights that I know I'm gonna die. Dream, like to try to get Coffee Scryer some spacing, and B, like, I want to learn my buttons. Kiting is part of PvP, and I gotta learn and, like, get better. The only way you get better at shit chat, by the way, is pain. And the only way to have pain is growth. And the only way to have growth is usually pain. So you gotta try stuff and fuck up a bunch, and then you too will be an amazing, handsome millionaire streamer like Mukluk. Or Homage. Also, mad shout out to Mukluk. I was talking about him in, like, the creative process one day. He's so open to giving you tips and stuff. Like, if you're nice and want to be part of his community. Losing does make you better, unless you keep doing the same thing. Like running a stupid build like I am. Honestly, I can't believe this is still 1200 range. Oh, it gives you 2 stacks of unblockable. I had forgotten that. See, reading your skills also makes you better, chat. That's really good, actually. Running into Zergs does not make you better, unfortunately. No, that's a great setup tool, especially with Spear 4. Oh my god, it's honestly fucking amazing. I'm kind of amazed Revenants have that. It's only 2 stacks, but still. You can port in, use the Jade Winds if you can manage to cast it. Like, that's hysterically good. Especially in World vs. World where, what's it called? Agility sigils exist. That's insane. I think I'm gonna put Hydromancy. I don't think Rage is doing much for us. I think we need to take advantage of the 5 swaps. I don't want to be a basic bitch and run energy, right? But I think I have to be a basic bitch and run energy because they're so good. Energy sigils are just, like, way too cracked. I'd say Dreamology is better at Mirage these days than not Dream, Geode. No, Geode. Fuck, there's too many people on my stream. God, some of you unsubscribe or something. Please don't. Or do. I don't care. Gremini is the Mirage dude. Chrono only. Want to do World vs. World healing stuff. Play support Chrono. Go grab Homage's. Here's another plug for Homage. Go grab the support Chronomancer build from PvP that's run with a rifle right now. Coffee Scryer, it's super stupid. Chronomancer is just in general really good right now in both PvP and World vs. World because it has Alacrity. You can also check out Barry Bad Player. If you search him on YouTube, I was plugging his stuff. He is one of the best duelists for World vs. World that I've ever fought. Yeah, absolutely. No, you should use Rifle, Chrono, and Zergs. I mean, if you want to play Mirage, I'm sure you can find a build for it as well. But, like, that stuff is crazy. Like, Rifle Chrono is insane right now. And it has good damage as well on the rifle, as well as the rest of the kit. I have to assume they run Rifle Spear, but I could be wrong about that. I want Condi Mirage to come back in some way. I want them to make Staff good again. I miss Staff. It got gutted when it had Alacrity added to it, and we never really recovered. There's a stupid Condi Herald build that isn't stupid. There's a Power Herald build that's not stupid right now. Power Herald is meta in PvP. And Condi Herald was meta in PvP. And they're going to be buffing Power Herald a little bit. Which is pretty cool. Once upon a time, I played a shitload of Revenant. Yeah, we're going on to like a lifesteal spear build right now, which is pretty dumb, but it's actually working kind of well. It has potential. Could very much theorycraft this up. Oh, you know what we could actually use, chat? This might actually be a build where we could run... What's the bad leeching relic? Atrocity? We could run Relic of Atrocity. We'd lose speed. I'm gonna copy this, hang on. We could run... Hang on. This thing is bad. But... we could do it. Energy... leeching? Yeah. Oh, this is a terrible idea. Thank you, Pirate Queen. This is just awful. Let's do this. This is the worst idea. And then we take the lifesteal food as well. And I have to recolor my shit because it didn't copy. Oh, hell yeah. You should definitely play Terromancer, especially after the patch. Get used to it. Cannot carry more supplies. This guild does not have the ability to claim. I'm excited. Your Shiro strikes just duplicate. They don't do... yeah, they don't do more stuff. Coffee Square, do we have a queue on EBG? We don't. Do you want to go get the stupid OP food? Like the one from the story? Oh, you have healing food. Never mind. No, I don't want to replace your food. Oh, hello. Wondering why we had another friendo. Atrocity is both outgoing and incoming healing and damage for lifesteal stuff. So theoretically, it should work on this. Yeah, we could like make an all lifesteal build. It's kind of what I wanted to do on Revenant forever. The trick is not being bad. So it should be like the autos you get off of things like Omnom or Omnomberry Ghosts or the Ascended food. I don't know if I can play this twice in a row. Apologies. Unleash the Archers is the one that did this song, so go check them out. They are fantastic. You can poke the bear and take this camp. Let's go take Galata. Feel like more obtainable. I haven't made a video on how to get it yet. Someone else may have. I'm making a video that hopefully will go up around the time of the No Downstate week on the most broken foods for World vs. World. And number 1 is... well, number 0 is cheating. And I'm not going to tell you what they are, but number 1 takes some work, sort of, to get. But it's very cool. There used to be a scale venom that you could apply to your utility food slot back in the day, chat, and it had a 10% chance on hit to apply weakness to your opponent with no cooldown, which is insane. This man. How much Condi Cleanse you got? Ooh, he has the Mace Bursts, that's for sure. And that's why... here comes the rest of MAG anyway. Wasn't gonna get my 1v1 regardless. That's why Mace is super stupid. It does that much damage. I know you blinked and I died. It's crazy. Maces are psychotically insane. I was hoping I'd get a 1v1, but you're not getting 1v1s versus MAG. You gotta just accept that. Yeah, unfortunately I will be switching to a meta build. Probably for next week's streams. So Monday, Wednesday. Trying this out in PvP. Condi Herald. Maybe some Power Herald. We'll see. Yeah, I'm trying Heavy Power Thief. I actually really like Rev. I think it's the most balanced +1 class that exists in the game. It has a lot of trade-offs for even just playing Rev. Like, Revs have good traits and good buttons, but once they press those buttons, you kind of have to know what you're doing, and I do not. Yeah, we'll be doing Rev this week and next week, and then we'll maybe make a video on it. Little something something. Gotcha. That's a stun break, bro. I also almost think that they should get rid of that, like, invulnerable when you go into downstate. I don't really like it, but I also just don't like downstates in general. Yeah, we don't really need speed relic, I say now, with utter confidence, because we have impossible odds. I kind of almost, now that we're, where is it? Because let me show you the combo chat. This is what you do as a Rev. Like, an actual Condi Revenant Zerg. Which, there is a build for, and it's really cool. You used to run Relic of, or Rune, I guess Relic Rune of Altruism. And you would pull a bunch of Condis to you, and then you would use this trait, Permeating Pestilence, to just dump them all onto other people. Really good trait. This thing is basically broke. But you actually have to weapon swap to get it off. I think the AoE on this is like 360 at least as well. It's very good. These don't have AoEs. Oh, because it's on this. Nope, 240. Okay. Still, quite good. Does it make that be unblockable? Yes, it does. Huh. I could go with Replenishing Despair, but it's such a gamble. It works with Permeating Pestilence really well. If I'm on a Herald, I can F2 on Demon Stance. Right, so you can double pop your F2 and it'll transfer all the Condis. It's got a longer cooldown though. This is just every legend swap, and is, especially if you don't have an aneurysm and you're running Dragon, it's a very good button. Let's try, because this is the same build, right? Yeah, let's move some stuff around here. Why not? Kind of want to go get the other food. 1v1 your Necro. Dude, I don't play this class. Alright. 1v1 your Necro after you kill Swagger Thorn. Swaggertron. Swaggertron's actually a great name. I can't give him shit. I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm dying. This man is a tiny plastic spider. I'm getting out of combat. This is bullshit. Oh, but I have a cleansing sigil on. Maybe I don't want to run Permeating Pestilence. It's kind of a problem. There are those fat rifle heals. Alright. 1v1 your Necro, eh? Maybe I do need, what's it called? He was waiting for it. That was good. I saw that. Wow, that didn't hit you. You have to be up butt for the transfer. I take it back. Permeating Pestilence sucks. No, it's a really good trait. You just have to be on top of people. Man and his tank Necro. Ow. Ow, sir. Stop it. Yeah, let me change back to the trait that heals me. Absolutely. Alright. Fix some stuff. Yeah, that's Terramancer. Yeah, that's true. Got a little brown bear mad at you. And bow storms. Let's switch back to this. Okay. Oh, wait, no. I screwed up. Hold on. Let me just change it. Maybe I should do Fiendish Tenacity, right? Fiendish Tenacity it is. There's our sustain. Alright, give me 8 seconds. So probably when you hear this, I'll be good. Ouch. This guy. That is so much fucking Condi. That's really good. Ow. Are you running Relic of Akeem? Oh, you bitch. No, that's good. That's good. Maybe I do need it. Yeah, Revenant's always been kind of... Sorry. I punch my microphone. Boom. Rage. Revenant's always been kind of weak to Condis. Need a way to cleanse them effectively. And because I'm not pressing like Demon Stance skills, it's not one of my strengths. No, we're definitely going to keep that. That sucks. We'll stick with this. Yeah. I'm okay with this. What is the bonus for this as well? Invoke Torment grants resistance. So you basically just always have resistance with Fiendish Tenacity and Demonic Defiance. Press my Demon Stance skills. Never, dude. Alright. Cool. Whatever. I'll start in Hammer. It's fine. What could go wrong? I like that. Yeah, I need passive Condi Cleanse is the other issue. Like, it's good when you have it on, what's it called? Swap. But I need some passive stuff as well when you're not in Demon. Which I feel like actual Dragon will make up for when we're playing meta builds. No, that's fair. You kicking my ass. Thanks, guys. Good fights. Very fair. I can't wait till Terramancer gets buffed. I wouldn't call that a duel, I would call that a slaughter, but it's been a bit since I played Rev, and we're theory crafting terrible crap. I do like Hammer. I still like it. I just need to get better with it. Probably a Celerity Sigil would go much better. Oh, look, it's Mag. I got him. I knew he was going to be there. Spear and Hammer are great spacing tools. I may switch up to Condi Reduction, Food and Runes. It would help a lot with like passive crap. Hell yeah. There you go. Getting some kills on Meg. Mag does have this thing that I've noticed where they'll all, because they're so used to running in like Zergs and shit, kind of like I did there actually, is they'll massively overcommit to shit. Nice. There we go. You're Yulin. We are not. But if you have Armistice Bastion, you can always find people to duel in there. Including Immortal Chronomancers. Shout out to Barry for that. Sorry, we're not usually versus Mag. This is kind of a nice change. Fight some people that have builds, know what they're doing. Very oppressive. As weird as that sounds. No! Our maid died. Truly tragic, chat. No, this is really cool, like learning balance from other stuff. Again, what's going on over here? 2-0. I'm just gonna jump. I'm gonna jump. Well, back to Spellbreaker PvP. Gross. Understandable, but gross. You're enjoying it, though. Keep kicking ass. This has been extremely helpful. Like chat giving me tips and stuff. Play this crap again. It seems like Rev Spear is actually kind of like NG Spear, where it's kind of a setup tool. Ow, I'm super dead. Yep. Can't swing my camera. Yeah, because it's where your character's facing that you do the roll from. So there's literally nothing I could do there. Not your camera. So if like I'm facing this way and I press my roll, I'll still go that direction, which is kind of butt. Yeah, welcome to Warrior. Nothing on it works, dude. All the leaps are just fucked. Instead, he targeted somebody and went past their character model. Yep, that happens. It happens to my ranger friend too. Don't worry, it's not just Warrior. It's all forced movement skills. Ranger ones just have different hitboxes that are better. Gotcha, bitch. Atrocity is an interesting relic, but I don't think it's gonna save me in any capacity unless I went like full. We could go full. What's it called? Battle Scars. Be kind of interesting with it. Because that would be a build that you could like conceivably run in PvP as well. .600 range on the spear skills. I feel like this should have been 9. Solid mid-range weapon for Rev. 600's a little low. I know they're not doing in-between weapons, or maybe somewhere in between. Nice job, guys. Like, don't get me wrong, the 4's really good. It's basically the Mesmer one. Or Mesmer 5. I feel like I'm not doing the actual spear mechanic, though, which is building up the stacks of the raise. Which is like this. Partially because the raise has such a long cast time. Like you saw it there, it's kind of like not worth pressing. No, Coffee Scryer, they gotcha. No, keep getting our dudes. Alright, meet up with you guys. We can go run around. Oh my god, it's already 11. Holy crap. No, I probably won't keep... No, maybe I will. I don't want to promise anything. I might go full lifesteal. I don't want to promise iteration on this build too much because, like, it is stupid. But there are things about it that I'm enjoying and that are working, and I would like to take to other builds. So, we'll see. Time flies when you're playing Rev. Kinda. It's fun. I enjoy theory crafting, and I enjoy having people to theory craft with. So what's this do? Vulnerability stacks. Applying vulnerability foes stacks of battle scars. You can only consume battle scars though, right? Like there's no... Is there ever an explanation next attack steals health? Like it's one stack of... Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. It's one stack of battle scars per... What's it called? One stack of battle scars per hit, right? It's not like you hit something once and dump all your stacks. Yeah. So you have a bunch of multi-hitting skills, but like the 4 which hits, I believe 4 times, yeah, will consume like 4 stacks, right? Okay. No, that's good to know. That's good to know. It's good to know. We need some like variety here. Holy crap. I'm gonna like switch off and on it. Hang on. Weird playlist things. People whispering me. No, I'm playing bad things. Thank you, person who's whispering me and watching the stream. We're playing very bad things. I know Salvation has like some broken traits in it, especially the barrier one that I think you're talking about for World vs. World. I'm trying some dumb stuff tonight. Thank you. I appreciate the advice. No, once upon a time I played Rev, and we're getting a feel for it tonight with some bad theory crafting and stuff, and then we'll be playing some more meta stuff next week. I really appreciate the advice though. People have been like telling me combos and whatnot. It's not so much that like non-meta is the reason I'm doing it, just to be like a hipster tonight. Oh Jesus. It's just I wanted to see some of the interactions that I'd been like boiling on the back burner, kind of like the Hammer Mallyx thing. And weirdly enough, that's been the most successful, even in like little duels. You're getting destroyed by Mag though. Let me drop some more food for you guys. This one. No, I really appreciate it. Thank you. I was talking with Homage earlier, and he's like gave me a bunch of meta stuff to play for PvP next week. Be trying that out. Probably won't stick 100% to it, but I can understand why. Apparently, I think both versions run Retribution now, which kind of surprised me. But PvP is a very different beast than World vs. World. Less boons. And I think that barrier trait's actually been adjusted. No, yeah, exactly. Try Well of Precognition, it didn't save you there. You got a Continuum Split, that's enough to save you. It's like the rubber banding. For real though, Coffee Scryer, if I want to, like, you want somebody to apprentice to in terms of Chronomancer bullshit, go check out Very Bad Player on YouTube. I'd like to say we're friends now, and he's been kicking my ass in duels. Dude is... I think I managed to take like one win off him when he wasn't expecting my bullshit. He is extremely talented at that video game, in that class. And he adapts very well to fights as well. I love that... So here's another thing, chat. Like... We're slowly getting to the point where, like, there's the ultra specialized, like, Chrono guy, and, like, Druid guy, and, like, Bladesworn guy. I don't know, this guy's kind of an idiot, but, like, there's like, people have their mains that they gravitate to. Like, everyone plays everything, obviously, and I could make a, you know, an open world video or a here's a broken builds video on something stupid, but we're getting to the point where people are, like, hyper specialized in classes, and I kind of, because that's what they've just ended up playing for 10 years, and I kind of love that. So if people have like Druid questions, I can be like, hey, check out Paper Roll, or like they have, you know, for some reason, like Bladesworn questions, I can be like, hey, listen to this like stupid idiot pseudo. Like, he's pretty bad at the game, but he knows the class, right? Or like, you know, you want Chronomancer advice, I can be like, hey, check out Barry. He's like kind of really good at it. And people with good attitudes too is like really solid. I like this Homage guy is pretty good at Rev. 20 red. Well, that's what you get. Also, I didn't know we had 20 red on this map, so that's news to me, dude. Ooh, what are you? Heck yeah. Did his friend bail out? I thought we were gonna have a cool 2v2. I'm sorry, bro. Minion Mancer's getting fucked by his ally. Alright, well, I apologize. I guess I technically have 3 people in my party. I'm sorry, don't give up. This game mode's fun. Looking forward to Rifle Mech. I mean, it's only getting changed in PvE, right? So, no. I'm actually really hate the changes for World vs. World because it's just going to be the Brown Bear meta. Because Brown Bear is already tankier than Mech. I don't... weird ain't it things, why they're nerfing Mechanist. But it's just because people... It's the Arc Divider thing. It's why, you know, people are... It's getting nerfed because people are using it. If people weren't using it and it was still good, it wouldn't be getting nerfed. That's just how they balance World vs. World. It's the armistice of this game mode. I like Mechanist. I just got done theory crafting it, and I'm probably going to do a video on, like, here's some bad builds for it, and, like, sort of how it works. Get 'em, Dream. I think Mechanist has potential, but I think a lot of it got kind of removed when they removed Alacrity from it. Classes used to be balanced around certain ones of them having access to the bullshit boons, and then that got yeeted from space. He's technically a friendo. If you could not kill him, that'd be great. He is stream friendo. Oh, the tower's gonna kill you. My bad, dude. You did. I tried. Ah, fair enough. Kill me! Kill me! Get credit! Tag my body! Yeah, that's kind of the conclusion I came to as well. If you could type in stream chat, I mean, probably not. That's kind of asking a lot. But the conclusion I came to after, like, theory crafting mechs for 3 weeks was you kind of have to just artificially juice your mech and play like a bitch these days. And that wasn't really... I mean, it kind of is, because you give up an entire trait line for what is essentially nature magic. Playing Mechanist with, like, shift signet and nature magic. But the design was sound on release because it had alacrity and the signets were strong. But... now you just have to play like rocket boots and mobility and juice your mech and like roid it out and then have it do most of your passive damage and set up for things like spear or grenade barrages or whatever you're running, like, right? Which is a playstyle, and it's not the worst thing, but I think that there's a lot that they could do to sort of like ameliorate that. So I have some tips in the video. I actually recorded it last night and I started editing it, but again, time. You guys make me a Twitch millionaire. I'll crank out 2 videos a day. Be great. They'll be cake. No. Friend. I tried so hard and got so far. In the end, it didn't really matter because I'm stuck rezzing this asshole. My god. Kite into the weeds, guys. We gotta take advantage of the things we have. We have ogres and they're outnumbering us. We gotta take advantage of it. I really like hammer. Like, if I was good, I could definitely get the hang of hammer. There's potential. Potential here, chat. Probably, realistically, if you're going like hammer, you probably want to do like hammer greatsword, just because you have a block. But go like full power. But it's fun to see if you can make stuff work. Also, what's blasting a dark field do? I think it's AoE blindness, yeah. And like leaping through one's the dark aura, yep. Dark aura is a weird one because it actually is one of the few things that increases or decreases the actual condition damage you take. Yeah, the blasting the blind field's pretty good. Hammer staff was busted on Herald. Because I know this is a... where is it? This is a dark field as well. So, like, lifesteal is built into Hammer. Like, with the... This is what I'm talking about, chat. Like, there's a lot of nuance to classes where... the hammer auto's kind of slow, in quotes. I think it used to be slower, but it's an automatic projectile finisher, and then you have a built-in, like, dark field, right? So, like, the combos are built into this class. Like, some of the stupid stuff we're trying. Are they good? No. Could they be good? Yes. Numbers adjustments. Like, the mechanics of the OG weapons and the OG design on a lot of this crap is, like, really sound and strong. I'm just tab targeting to things that aren't you or this thief. It's fine. That Weaver did not want to get targeted. We got this. Also, shout out to Jonathan Young for Crimson Bow and Arrow. It is dope. That is the wrong direction, actually. Coffee Squire's going in. Coffee Squire's dead. I'm probably dead in a second. Oh boy. Oh boy. We have no Zerg around here. I thought there was like a Zerg around here for some reason. Odd. Odd decisions. Oh, we have Mag. We can run the two Zergs into each other. Mag doesn't want to kill you guys. They just want to kill me. Typical Mag behavior. I want to watch this go. I want to see what happens. They're going to try to get the end of your Zerg. Don't apologize. The goal is to kill people in the guild. That's an automatic targeting. Are you actually going to fight, or is it just pirate ship time? It's very interesting. They're on a hill. Up, they're pushing you back. Now route them. Up, we have more mag coming in though. Because it's what's used in Zergs, Pirate Queen. They didn't take anything off of Arcing Slice. Arc Divider and Boon Rip Arc Divider, they took like, what is it, like 20% of their damage off. World versus world power balance, especially when it comes to Berserker things, have nothing to do with actual dueling, and they have everything to do with what people are using in Zergs. So if people tomorrow, which they probably will, start using like Spear Rangers for the target cap and like damage bullshit because it cleaves 5 targets, like way better than the Arc Divider does, they might actually nerf it. But it has nothing to do with roaming balance. Like Arc Divider and what's it called, Slicing Maelstrom, are 100% just because that's what people are using in Zergs, because that's what people have used in Zergs forever, so that's what they're nerfing. And that's dumb. I agree with you. They shouldn't do it that way, but that's how metas of stuff work. So, shrug. No, the weird thing about Arcing Slice, like the F1, the F1 that's not in Berserk mode is actually way better than Arc Divider already in World versus World, and it's going to be even better. It's very odd how people cling to the things they've just played forever and just stay inside their comfort zone. It's like, what do we need for a Zerg? Go Berserker, full, Berserker gear, Berserker. And it's like, but there are better things. No, that's what we've always done. That's what we're going to do. And it's like, so that's what's getting nerfed. That's why I encourage you to play dumb crap like this, chat, because people like staying stuck to, I understand for Zerg v Zergs, like, yeah, that's what you played, that's what you have to play, fine, but it's trying new stuff is like really fun. No, Coffee Scryer's so fucked. Oh my god. The courage. The courage. I have to help. I'm jumping in too. I have to help. Run. Run if you can. I have to try. I have to try for my bro. Bro or sister. Get up. God damn it. Oh well, we die together. Yeah, and I listen to bands, like you were playing Terramancer when everyone played Harb Dream, and I listen to bands before they exist. Just FYI, chat. So listen to me and all of my amazing sage advice, because it's all good advice and definitely won't get you in any trouble whatsoever. Don't listen to anyone's opinion, chat. Especially not mine. Form your own opinions. Take in a bunch of different information, form your own opinions. Good God. The guild thinks that way specifically with DPS in mind. Makes experimenting so difficult. Start with small groups. That's the way I've sort of been able to break in. Like when I'm in Zerging guilds, that's the way I've been able to change their minds. A really good example of this is like Spellbreaker, right? Everyone wants the bubble. And the bubble's really good. Like the bubble is really good. Especially for the fact that it's projectile blocks or denial, and the bigger thing is the bubble decreases incoming boon. Like when a firebrand, say an opposing firebrand applies a boon in the bubble, like the Spellbreaker bubble, it decreases the amount of time that boon is applied for. It used to just prevent boon application, which was crazy, right? But we eventually got back to just like lowering the incoming application time. However, if you take Signet of Rage on a Spellbreaker and Surging Runes, your Surging Relic, you can give yourself Shocking Aura. Or even better, if you have a Fresh Air Tempest, which is already a decent support spec in Zerging, giving you Shocking Aura over and over, Shocking Aura doesn't have a target cap. Like, everything can be hitting this, like, poor Spellbreaker, and it can just be dicking out stuns, each of which remove 2 boons in an AoE thanks to the build that you take, and it's basically infinite boon removal. as long as you have Shocking Aura, which is a crazy combo. It takes 2 people to do, but it's a crazy combo, or you can set it yourself up by not taking the bubble. And that is one of the strongest things, and I had to convince people so hard back when I used to run with a Zerg to do that, but it works. And you just gotta experiment with shit. You solo roam, yeah, but... Well, then you don't have to convince anyone of anything. You have to convince Roy not to nerf Arc Divider. Just have more stability. That's how you counter that. That's another weird change, honestly. The martial cadence change, like... I kind of agree with Captain Crabface there, and that one's weird. I don't think they have any idea what they want martial cadence to do. Back when the meteors had no cap. Back when target cap wasn't even a glimmer in the dev's eyes, dude. Good times. You can if you take Surging Runes, or the Surging Relic. It's not as good as it once was, but it's okay. And the cool thing about that combo is it's good enough to actually have gotten nerfed once upon a time, Pirate Queen, in PvP. And I'm pretty sure they just put it back in PvP. The strong thing about the Rage Signet, it's not the strongest thing because it's on a 40 or 30 second cooldown, obviously. But the cool thing about that combo... Oh, we own this. Never mind. Oh, there's a catapult there now. The cool thing about the Surging Relic combo is that once you pop Shocking Aura, it will prevent you getting hit by a skill that's evading while it does damage, like the Revenant's Omni Slash, or the Smoke Scale's Omni Slash. What's up, Enigma? Did you clear Ura CM yet? How is it? Is it easy? It's easy. It's too easy, right? You want it buffed? Made harder? I heard Virtuoso got a pretty substantial nerf, actually, in PvE, and I didn't think it would, but... I guess it was enough. Knock it out of the meta. It's kind of wild to me. Where are we going? I'm running around talking about bullshit, chat. There's no fun camps for us to take. Let's try to take Rogue's Quarry. It's going to be a bit of a trek. Our fancy goat. Fancy schmancy goat. Fighting Mag, you can't really ninja towers, not in prime time. You get some good fights, though, during the day trying to ninja towers versus Mag. If you set up a catapult, they only call 5 people instead of the entire Zerg. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, that's the armistice you get for playing Necro. Necro just, if it makes you feel any better, Pirate Queen, Necro just got one of the biggest nerfs I've seen in the game. Like, nothing on their balance team, but like Necro's kind of been hit harder through the evolution of Soto, and or at least just as hard through the evolution of Soto and Janther Wilds. Yeah, I don't know, Coffee Scar. I'm not paying attention. I'm just talking about bullshit. I apologize. Why don't you just solo the camp? Easy. Like Extirpate getting removed and them getting basically nothing in exchange for that. And then the sword velocity, like granted it shouldn't move you as much as it did, but like swords just got hit really hard. Like, I mean, there should be trade-offs, and Necromancer probably shouldn't be a mobile spec, but it has things like corrupting stability, yeah. So you just got to play around it. If you're having trouble with like stability in PvP versus Necromancers, take Dolyak, Signet, Dolyak and Balanced Stance as your stun breaks. Or just don't, and like go Endure Pain. Endure Pain, Balanced Stance. That's what I do. An ethical Necromancer. I dig that. There should be trade-offs for being tanky. It's kind of why I think that they should just like make speccing into Bladesworn also lower your toughness or something, and then just give it insane skills. Because one of the warrior specializations needs to be good. Oh, hello. Kill this guy. Get the stomp. There we go. Yeah, and get some tips on how to counter it. Dream typing in chat. Sorry, we're having a fight. Oh, they had a lot more damage than I thought. Yeah, this is a discussion I was having with Sergio now. Like, it's an unfortunate reality, but and we're actually throwing, speaking of chat, you kind of need to run damage reduction food, even if you're a healer in World vs. World for the 10%. It's actually kind of ridiculous. Alright, we'll have 1% damage reduction. Yeah, Necros have... I mean, granted they run like 3 stun breaks now in PvP. It is just annoying. I agree. And Necros have a lot of annoying tools like Chill. And a lot of their fears are unblockable. Yeah, no, the good discussion is good. Like, what counters what. Don't feel like you can't talk about that shit. Hello, Mechanist. Oh god, that's a few. They mad. They mad. They mad. Yeah, they mad. Try to space a little bit. This man pretending Bladesworn's a real class. It's cute. Are you going to come into the invulnerable camp is the real question. Got this. Got this. So many mag clones. There's quite a few. Now that we have people, they're like, nah, homie. It is kind of like that, you're right. Oh, they got more. That's funny. That's fucking funny, dude. Here we make our stand. What's the Helm's Deep cry? Oh, we have a thief that just jumped on me. So many. So many, dude. It is mag week. I dig it, but it is like mag week. Oh my god. Thus is mag. We were in their house. We were making fun. We deserve that. No, that's fair. Hey Colin, what's up? I'm trying to think if I would get more value out of Dwarf, but probably not. Because the hammers actually do steal life just by themselves. Hang on. Interesting. I can't switch. Forgot they added that. Hold, please. No, we were definitely going to lose that. The invulnerable supervisor was not going to help us out. Wow, that's actually... Circle around you... Throw camels to circle around you, damaging foes. Does anyone know if this is still lifesteal or is it not? Did they change it to just damage healing? I'm really curious. I'm gonna look that up. Hang on. Hold please, chat. Think of something entertaining for yourselves. Because they actually did that for a lot of things where they changed it from being flat lifesteal. Nice, how'd it go? Hopefully well. Also, mad ups to Google for sucking the biggest dick lately. I don't know what it is, whether Reddit's fucking with their algorithm, but this shit is awful and they need to fix it. It's bad. Okay. Evoke hammers, hammers rotate, heals applied, hammers themselves. It doesn't seem to be lifesteal anymore. I think back in the day it was lifesteal. I can't read, dude. You got one up on me. No, the actual dwarf hammers that would circle around you, Coffee Scribe, is what I was talking about. They used to actually just be flat lifesteal, but they seem to have changed them to heal and do damage, which is way fairer, actually. No, that was my other idea for the stupid bad lifesteal build. I am missing, I don't think this is very good. Especially because we can get boon duration, like Dance of Death. Yeah, I'm a fan of Brutality. Brutality is an insane trait. I like the hammer setups. I don't know. No, they reduce damage as well. Like that had. Here's a hint, chat. For the longest time, and kind of still, Dwarf Stance, super fucking OP. Very not balanced legend. It was low-key kind of the best in every game mode. It was very weird, but very strong. No, we're learning. I do find it really weird that this skill takes so long to cast. Like, the actual raise that you build up. What's the cast time on it? That's 1 second. That feels way longer than 3/4, honestly. It's odd. Was it like a year long? This is bizarre. For some reason, I feel like all the power spears are just like better than the Condi ones. Which is weird, because NG Spear should, like, on paper, NG Spear should be, like, the strongest thing in the fucking game. I don't know. Ooh, do you want to fight me? Are you a Core Guardian? I threw my lance into a tree. I hope you realize that. It's definitely deliberate. No, Mesmer Spear is cracked. But, like, all the normal power spears, I feel like, are just stronger. We're not talking about... Mesmer Spear is a whole specialization. Mesmer Spear is fucking stupid. And the thing is, it doesn't have to be, right? Like, if the 5 just didn't reset the 2 by default, we'd probably have a healthier spear experience from Mesmer. No, the Dwarf's still good. Dwarf has tools. Disrespect him a little bit, run around their house. Kind of want to teleport up to the Soul Beast. Oh my god, this was like having real movement skills, chat. Oh, you guys. Can I teleport up to this thing? I cannot. That's truly tragic. That's insane. Yeah, I feel like the 5, honestly, is the weakest part of the spear kit. It feels like you should just build up the stacks and then legend weapon swap with spear. Like, that feels like absolutely the play. It comes from everything. Everything on Mesmer Spear does everything. Yeah, I mean, if you play it, you'll understand Pirate Queen, but Mesmer Spear is just a... It's a specialization in and of itself. It has the same design problem, though. Like, Mesmer Spear and honestly Guardian Spear are, even though Guardian isn't really a problem, in quotes, in PvP anymore, are two interesting design discussions because they basically have empowered states kind of like all of the other spears, except they always function in their empowered states, and that's the biggest problem, in quotes, from a design perspective, is there's no opportunity cost to pressing any of the buttons. You can tone down all the numbers you want, but like, I think they're too afraid of making the spear feel bad for people to use in like PvE or something. But honestly, really what they need to do for Mesmer Spear, the first port of call and what would fix a lot of the problems is the 5. For some reason, like, the 2 empowers all the other abilities, right? That's how you get into your empowered state, and then the 5 resets the 2. And by default, you don't need to have the 5 be empowered, it just resets the 2. See, I took one hand off my controller. That's what I get, chat. But the 5 shouldn't empower the 2 by default. Absolutely not. There's no reason that should be a thing. It is super stupid that does that. That is all of my stuns. And now the entire Zerg is here. I don't think I honestly think Warrior Spear is fine. Like where it landed. Again, watch it. My one chat rule is use your brain. I advise it, if you think they're dumping on Warrior 24/7, let me phrase it this way. I advise you to play other stuff, especially the stuff that you have trouble fighting, and see how powerful it is. Because Mesmer is strong, it has holes. Like, my Rifle Warrior takes Virtuosos apart. Not, you know, maybe not, what's it called? Berry level Virtuosos, but there are counters and there are plus and minuses. Do I think that Mesmer's Spear is largely the problem of Virtuoso, or Mesmer's Shield is actually the problem on Virtuoso? Yeah. Do I think that it's overperforming? Yeah, still. I think everybody thinks it's overperforming. But, like, Warrior is not in a bad place right now. Like, there have been times that Warrior's been in a bad place. It may feel that way. It's really not. Like, there are plenty of people who hate fighting Spellbreakers. Do I think it's probably one of the most balanced things right now? Yes, absolutely. 100%. Warrior's never allowed to be king shit of fuck mountain for very long. I will say that. But it's not bad. Not right now. There are plenty of worse specs. Thieves, I think, could probably stand to stop getting shafted 24/7. I'm kind of happy to see them get a lot of their power budget back, honestly, in this patch. I saw a bunch of comments from people who are usually cynical about, like, hey, I'm going to try some of, you know, fuck the Ranger changes, but I'm probably going to try out some of these cool Thief things. And that's awesome. It's exactly what I want to see. Goddamn mag shit. Alright. Let's get out of here. Let's push this button. Oh, that actually just transfers it. You didn't need a target. That's kind of crazy. I didn't know that. That's kind of insane. Oh, the entire Zerg? The entire Zerg. It's mag. Of course, it's the entire Zerg. I don't like that you can't retarget the, what's it called? Shadow Step. I really don't like that. If it's going to have that long a cast time, I feel like you should be able to... I guess maybe that's balanced. I don't know. I feel like you should be able to retarget phase traversal, but that's neither here nor there. But I honestly highly, like, this just goes in general, chat. Like, it took me a really long time to get into this mindset as well, but it's so easy to gear out a PvP character in this game. Like, if you're having trouble fighting something, just go and play it. Like, literally go find the build on Homage's video, or, like, meta battle, or not meta battle, but hard stuck, and, like, play whatever you're losing to, and you will understand its strengths and weaknesses a lot better. Herald's in a great spot, and it's getting buffed in PvP. I'm excited to suck on it a bunch. Hell yeah, dude. I mean, the frustrating thing about this game is A, it's 12 years old, B, their balance, like, their balance changes move at a glacial pace, and C, like, it has like 36 effective moving parts, let alone all the traits and skills and shit. Cal Cohan is on record as saying he would love to have more frequent balance patches, possibly every 2 weeks. That's just not possible, like, with the way they move and balance things in this game. So it is what it is, right? Like, you have to understand the why, and it sucks. I agree 100%. I'm so dead. They all started focusing me. That's too bad. We almost killed somebody there. Entire Zerg coming to kill us. 3 people. I'm sorry you got ads. It should only be at the start of the stream. If you get a mid-roll ad, let me know. I'm gonna screenshot it and put it on the channel EMP, but YouTube keeps trying to get me to turn on more ads and shit, and I'm not about that. It's like, would you like to turn on mid-roll ads and also insert your own manual ads? And, like, I don't know, your channel can only watch ads and never watch your stream. And I'm like, no, I don't. I don't want that. I would actually rather not have any ads on my thing, YouTube, but here we are. So, yeah, I can't do anything about the Twitch selection, but I have all the YouTube ads. You can actually choose what kind of ads your people get, so you guys shouldn't get anything super controversial or offensive on the YouTube side. And I'm really thankful for that. Like, I can't do anything about it showing a thing at the beginning, but I can say that it's not going to show you anything, like, political outrageous or, like, gambling related, hopefully, so... I mean, honestly, they do. They do have to run ads so they can profit, and I'm very thankful. Like, streaming monetarily, chat, here's a secret. Streaming for Twitch and YouTube is absolutely a loss leader. There's no reason either of these platforms should have streaming other than the fact that the other platform has streaming. Like, it costs an insane amount of money to facilitate streaming. It does not make sense. But I am very thankful to the platform, so if they want to advertise chocolate at the beginning of my streams, they honestly can go for it. I wish Twitch had the functionality where I could say, hey, choose what kind of ads people are getting. Because if you guys get an ad for a Razer gaming mouse that's overpriced, I don't really care. That's your choice. If you get an ad for some, like, religious dipshit that's pushing their belief onto other people, that I have a problem with. No problems with being religious, just don't push your beliefs onto other people, and that's what most of those ads are. So it's, you know, +1, -1 sort of deal. No, it's 100% a loss leader. It's the same thing as you, like, Discord. They're hoping one day they can figure out how to monetize it. For the last 8 years of software development, the strategy has been get a bunch of people and figure out how to make money with it later. That's how the entire internet was started, chat. So it's 100% monetized. Did you respond to Homage? He said he messaged you. You both have been ducking in and out of here. I think you're the same. Guys, I have a new conspiracy theory. This is past, like, the Bladesworn conspiracy series. Have you guys ever seen Homage and Silhouette in the same room at the same time? No, you haven't, right? I think they're the same person. Can't prove me wrong. Flawless logic. Zeitgeist of the internet's already moved on. The fact that you need a target for that's fucking insane. All of the other skills you don't. That skill is weird, dude. That's true. You haven't actually seen Homage or Silhouette, so I could be all three of them. I could also be Paper Roll. I'm actually all of the small, like small to medium-sized creators, chat. Even though I... Thank you for subscribing and stuff. Again, I stream Monday, Wednesday, sometimes Friday. I'm obligated to plug my stuff, but you don't have to. Only for giveaways on Twitch and whatnot. They both have soothing voices. They're both Canadian. That's true. They both hate British people. I'm gonna get them in trouble, chat. I think that's what I could do. Get both Homage and Silhouette mad at me. It'd be a fun endeavor. There's feedback on my mic. Well, fuck that. How long was it, Coffee Scryer? Well, count that as the 25 gold I paid you for finding something wrong with the stream, technically. How about that? Is that the bell? What bell? I don't play with sound. 2 weeks off of work. Nice. Whenever you're off of work, it's good to develop alcoholism. That's an amazing dream. Solid life plan there. Hello, friend. I respect it. That does track like a mother, though. I will say that. Respect to this guy. Ducks don't usually actually fight you. This man is a duck, by the way. He had the bird hat. What's up, Aries? Also, I want to issue a minor correction. Apparently, Nudi's build website is $10 a month, not $100 a month. I may or may not have said that last stream without checking anything. But, hey, if you enjoy it and you're getting something out of it, go for it. Dude, stop yarping. I like that. Our states take care of homeless people, whereas no other states do. Our states also have money to take care of homeless people, which is the real difference. I don't think they want to fight all of us. I think that guy wants a duel. At Hollow. I mean, the homeless problem in the US is literally all of the, I don't want to get political here, but it's all the red states that ship them to Cali and New York just because Cali and New York have money and they will actually give them food and shelter. We could actually just, you know, address the real issue, which is poverty, but nobody wants to do that on any side of any aisle because that's hard and that takes work and money and that's not popular. So it's important to just demonize people instead. Anyway, let's talk about Guild Wars 2. Holy shit. Silhouette comes in, drops 2 bombs. Gets me talking about nonsense. People just need to talk to each other, chat. More than that, they need to listen to each other, but that takes work and effort. Alright, let's get all these war claws. Also, hot take, war claws were a mistake. Changed my mind. Everywhere. Delete them from the game. I actually really like them in PvE. Oh, hello. Give me a 1v1. Don't fight. Don't fight. Don't fight this man. Don't fight this man. Come here. Okay, this man is throwing grenades at me and charging his laser. He's very much charging his laser. He's going to laser me, chat. See him building up all that heat? He knows. He's got the secret tech. Secret hollow tech. Like over there. It's this guy. Oh dear. Kind of an issue. Ooh, nice. That was good. Aw, so close. So close. Good fight. Thank you. Need more hype songs. The interesting thing about Hollow is I was watching Boyce's stream and he's 100%, oh, he's just gonna kill me? Well, that's not nice. Help, potato. The interesting thing about Hollow is, like, if you go into Hollow form, you're actually weaker. It's kind of like... It's kind of like Bladesworn's stance, right? Where you're supposed to have this big moment of power and you do all this work to charge all this crap up, and then, like, it's way weaker in your, like, empowered form, which is strange. Yeah. It's odd. Like, Hollow just in general is weird right now. It needs something to prevent it from just dying instantly in Hollow form. Maybe some damage immunity, but I don't want it to play more like Warrior than it already does, right? Now, Pistol Ellie's on the list, but I'm way more interested in Staff Ellie. I'm glad you're trying it, though, Mr. Eye Cover. Yeah, Hollow is all in offense. And back in the day, before stuff had 50 invulns, that used to be enough. And now it is not. Because you need to be block dodging, evading, or in some kind of invulnerable skill. No, just go pistol, Tempest. That shit slaps. Give it a minute. It'll be a thing. Honestly, offhand Ellie pistol is one I feel like they could do for an expansion. I think that'd be pretty cool. Like, build into the bullet mechanic that they already have made. It has projectile hate, but that doesn't matter if a Virtuoso jumps on you. All their crap's unblockable, Yon. Like, Hollow gets some tools. Like, they get their stun break that gives them some damage immunity. It's just not, like, a lot. If that makes any sense. The thing with Hollow is, Engineer in general is way too similar to Warrior for it to not have just infinite invulns in current year of Guild Wars 2. I want to tag this guy. I don't care. Like, Engineer is so similar to Warrior in how they're designed and balanced and, like, traded and stuff. Which is why Bladesworn kind of exists, right? Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. Thank you for the follow. Slarnat. I'm going to say this right. Slarlan. There's an L in it. Sarl and Ilvi. I did my best. I'm sorry. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. Appreciated. Monday, Wednesday, sometimes Friday at 9. Yeah, NG's very similar to Warrior. And I forgot to tell you guys, I put it up on Reddit and I haven't looked at the feedback. I haven't had a chance since gym, stream, etc. But I made sort of a Venn diagram graphic of like design space. In terms of like where the classes overlap and stuff, and I'm getting feedback on Reddit. I guess if it hasn't been downvoted to shit, you can go look at it now, but I'll probably put it on the channel and get your guys' feedback as well, and then like retool it and stuff. Yeah, we'll see. The weird thing about Bladesworn is like the Gunsaber is bad enough to not need a cooldown. I think it only has a cooldown to like sort of make it jive and work with fast hands. And you don't need a cooldown at all, and then you don't need to run discipline at all, and it fixes like not all of Bladesworn's bug problems, but like a lot of the design problems, right? Because like if engineer kits had a 10-second cooldown, they wouldn't be good, or they wouldn't be nearly as good as they are. Yeah, and it's like the potential for Bladesworn to be good and like them to fix all the problems is there. It's just not like the best thing in the world. So it is what it is, and we'll see if we get there. I'm excited. I'm excited for the future of this game. I'm even excited for the stupid ranger changes that I don't think are necessary. That is not an instacast skill. That is good to know. There's way more people here now than I thought. Which is fair. I did jump into that, try to help the duck people that killed me. The interesting thing about Ellie Pistol is it's balanced around all the skills being one target. Yeah, to make it an NG kit, they can have Gunsaber. It fucking sucks. That's the best advice I've heard for Bladesworn. Just delete Bladesworn because it's just taking up space at this point, and give the Gunsaber to Engineer. Fuck that. I don't think they're changing stuff just to change it. I mean, like, maybe on Ranger. After watching Paper Roll's video, I understood the Ranger changes a lot better silhouette. I don't, again, the biggest problem I have with the patch is they're deleting mechs from World vs. World when, like, Brown Bear is just as bad. And also it's getting a trait to make it tankier. Like, I saw a great meme on Reddit that I threw on the channel about it. Like, I guess the biggest problem I have with this patch is the clear, like, bias, but we'll see what we actually get, right? Like, feedback is important. Can I do the same thing? I cannot. I have an NG on my nuts. Crap's so good. Deadeye. I'm gonna be dead-eyed. It's a problem. I love that you can throw that over your shoulder, though. It's great. I almost want to run Relic of Rivers on this. Energy Rivers. Mesmer clones. No, Mesmer clones don't have tank. And Mesmer doesn't do anything in Zerg. Like, if you're summoning clones in Zergs, then I don't know. Yeah, it eats like one hit, but they don't tank. I understand the mech argument a little bit, because mech was designed as I mean, I go into this in the video that I recorded and I'm not done editing, because I don't have just infinite time, right? Mech was designed as a support spec, and it was designed and balanced around having alacrity, and then they removed alacrity, and it's like not allowed to give any amount of barrier that's decent in competitive game modes, which again is fair. It's just, it's like the warrior thing where you take away quickness from affecting movement skills, or you take damage away from CC skills, and that's going to disproportionately affect the classes that are designed and balanced around having those fucking things. So yeah, it's weird, right? Just weird ArenaNet things. Don't mind us, we'll get back to it in 3 years. Just very strange and bizarre and stuff, you know? Got him. It's like the pull thing. Why is Spectral Grasp getting nerfed when it's not unblockable and it only hits 5 targets? Probably just because some dev got pulled by specifically that skill, dude. It's just strange and odd and weird in ArenaNet. Not much you can do about it. Yeah, addressing target cap by making mech weaker. Meanwhile, Brown Bear running around with base like 30,000 health or whatever it is without even beast mastery. Like, it's wild. Literally, the joke I made. Very bad joke in that preview. I don't know, we'll see. Maybe they'll nerf Brown Bear too. They won't, but maybe. Not to mention the fact that Rangers now have a 20-second recharge on their pet timer, whereas mechs have like a 90-second one. And if you out there are typing as a comment as a Ranger, and you're angry about this, go play Mechanist and see how much it sucks. Same thing we've been talking about all night. Like, there's so many things in this game that's like, grass is greener, except it's not. The healing on Roiling Mist is just to bring it up in line with Condi Rev, which has inbuilt sustain to what it runs right now. I don't think it's a coin flip exactly. I think it's just the way they balance isn't the best, where they'll look at the things that are being used and the things that need slight adjustments, and they will, instead of toning down the things that are overperforming, they will enable competing builds that are very similar by adding healing to Roiling Mist. And again, we didn't get a number on that. It could be like 2% or it could be 400%. Like, the numbers matter, and I don't know. I wish they would give us those, but we'll see. We'll see. Cautiously optimistic as with everything. I like what ArenaNet does. I like when they do weird stuff, and for by and large, like this patch. It's just, when everything else is getting nerfed, it's weird that Ranger is getting so much. Sorry, dude, you used a staff skill, which means you're fucking dead. No, he's not fucking dead. Oh my god. He's actually Jesus. This man is Jesus, chat. Did you know that? Jesus is playing video games. That's what he's been doing. He's here. Yeah, it turns out the skill that gives you resistance when you move is like really good, because that's basically just a warrior trait. I saw when they added that and I was like, what are you doing? We'll see. We'll see what happens. It may enable some builds that didn't exist before. I'm out here playing like Staff, Spear, Condi Herald, so I'm not an authority on Revenant in any way, shape, or form. But I'm excited. The weird thing is what I sort of accidentally said on last stream with their balance cadence, where it's wild to me that the power creep of this game literally moves faster than their balance cadence in a lot of the cases recently. Like, I want you guys to think about like something like, once upon a time Soul Beast couldn't swap pets once they were in combat, and now it can, and that doesn't affect balance at all. Is weird. Like, but even taking Soul Beast or anything like that out of it, like, do you think that Mirage being able to dodge while CC'd would still be bullshit? Yeah, probably, especially from a design perspective. Do I think that it would be as bullshit as something like Virtuoso with Shield in the game right now? Actually, no. Not even close. So, no, I was a huge fan of when they were doing trade-offs. I loved that shit. They just didn't end up giving half of the classes in the game actual trade-offs and gave up. I was... Believe me, once upon a time, guys, before I complained about Bladesworn 24/7, I complained about Berserker 24/7 because its trade-offs were way fucking worse. Like, Berserker losing toughness and its regular burst skills also went out of Berserk mode was real dumb. Yeah, trade-offs were necessary, but a lot of classes still have them while other classes don't have them. I actually saw a post about this on Reddit too, so I don't think I'm the only one, like, thinking this. I think they have the staff they had 5 years ago. I think that Guild Wars 2 doesn't have the staff that it had 5 years ago. ArenaNet definitely has the staff that it had 5 years ago. They probably have more, especially considering that was when they were doing the whole we're cutting staff fiasco. I don't think they need more. I think they need more people who just play the game. Like, they need not more, but better, if that makes any sense. Or people like the people that work on balance or design. So this is another hot take that I think somebody had from the last stream. Like, Solar may have had some controversial opinions coming to like Mirage and stuff and balancing PvE, even though that's sort of where we got in the end of it. But like, he was definitely a dev that played Warrior and Engineer. Like, it's bizarre that they don't seem to have a Warrior, Thief, or NG dev, and I've been saying that for like the past 2 years. To Cal Cohen's credit, I give him astonishing credit for the amount of restraint he's shown to Ellie if he really does just, you know, only play that class in quotes like people think he does. Like, I think Elementalist is probably the most balanced it's been in the game. I mean, Guild Wars 3 has been funded, but that, again, may just be the name for an unannounced project. It could be Guild Wars 2 Utopia. It could be something else. And if they, like I posted in little comments section, like, if they are developing Guild Wars 3, it's not going to compete with Guild Wars 2 or look like an MMO. It has nothing to do with this game. You wouldn't cut one of your legs off to make another leg. That's stupid. No, and I wouldn't be able to. I'm not, you know, don't just hire me to do that ArenaNet, because I don't know shit about Thief. Like, we need people who just play the classes. And thankfully, they've started taking feedback, which I give them, again, huge credit for, because my #1 complaint about the stupid studio was they weren't communicating and they didn't take feedback for 11 years. So, you know, +1, -1, chat. Recognize the good they do as well. It's not just that Trig loves Ranger, because he does, but that's fine. Like, he's allowed to. I love Bladesworn. People have their mains. The fucking work that Trig did when he came into the studio on pets, like, I guarantee that wasn't fun, but that was an enormous amount of work to balance all that crap. Like, and that was after End of Dragons and Untamed release. Huge credit to him that he had that, like, done and ready to go. That is work I would not have known how to do or want to do. Absolutely. 100%. No, you don't. No one actually likes playing Power Longbow Ranger. That's a lie. This is cool. I'm digging this weird Condi Herald stuff. Turret buff when? It's the real question. Also, I like how they nerf Lord's health and Sergio is nowhere to be found. I wanted to give him, like, so much shit and be like, see? They come around on their stupid changes. You just have to wait for it. Oh, maybe I can get you? No, I'm in Dragon Jail, dude. You eat those words? Never. There should not only be one class with 1500 range skills in the game. I'm not biased at all. You shut up. I already heard this. My playlist is like eating a dick tonight. I apologize, guys. No, like, that's why I loved when Spear of Archimedes was like 12 or 2000 range or something. That was so cool. I loved that. They were like, nope, can't have that. We're gonna explain this change? No. We're ArenaNet. Fuck you. We're nerfing Dragon Trigger and adding a delay to it. That because it's a movement skill and it's forced, you can't skip with quickness. We're ArenaNet. I think Longbow should have the potential for having 1500 range, right? I just think there should be something else, like Deadeye Rifle or something. It's real. Like, even fucking Virtuoso daggers can be 1500 range at this point. They're overpowered enough. Fuck it. I don't care. Like, there just needs to be something else. It's weird that there's only one thing with that niche. Like, Ranger has so much identity outside of having 1500 range now. Maybe I have too many hot takes tonight and I need to cool off and eat some pizza. But I think that, like, no, it's not. No, it's not, I cover. It's no longer 1500 range. It was. It's not. Mortar kit is. That's true. There is more than one thing. I have been corrected. My argument is flawed, and I take back everything I said. If you spec into having a specific elite skill, you get 1500 range. Why? Why would that? So you say that it would make role players angry. Why would removing or adding a tool to something else remove someone's identity? Why would having somebody else having an option hurt somebody else's ego? Like, I know it will, but you have to ask yourself, why would it? Like, would that anger be justified? I do think that Rangers should have 1500 range if they spec into a trait for it. Possibly even more if you have 1200, but you get like 1700 range if you take a Grandmaster. But you should have to do that. Like, again, the whole you just get things for free without giving up anything on your build is just weird to me. I don't know. All the Power Rangers can be mad at me in the comments, but I really hate that they're just giving Fury everywhere on Rangers kit without taking anything away from it. Like, Remorseless is such a busted trait to begin with. You're a Necro main. It's just green, okay? You're just a green class main. Which is fair. They're pretty good. No, I know it makes it useless, but like that's counterplay, right? I cover. It's not like it's 1500 range and I don't know, his Necro Scepter, where it just goes through projectile blocks. Necro Pistol, hell yeah, dude. You know what I don't want them to do, but I think that there's more than a 0% chance of them doing, is giving... Now that certain... You know how, like, Necros can use pistol on Reaper and stuff? Like the Soto shared weapon thing? I think that there's a legitimate non-zero chance of them taking weapons that exist on, like, certain classes, like pistol on Necro, and giving them to Warrior or whatever. Or, like, Mesmer Shield to other classes. I don't want that. Good God. But, like, I do think that there's a non-zero chance in terms of, like, what are they going to do for the next X-Pack. You can die at green. And just wait for the next X-Pack when they get a green attunement. I think that no, weapon share was 100% a mistake. It was just a feature they had ready to ship. I've said that since the start, and I got flamed at the start, and now everyone's sort of coming on board with that. But, you know, I'm cool. I don't expect everyone else to be my level of amazing, and I listen to bands that don't even exist, chat. Get on my level. That was sarcasm, by the way. I have plenty of flaws. Holy shit. But for real, I don't like the homogenization of weapons thing. I think it detracts from the flavor of the game. I think it hurt balance for PvP for a really long time, if not still. But I do think that that is a possibility. And even if they're not going to give every weapon to every spec, which would be a nightmare, I think that there's a possibility that they do it for some specs, because things like Necromancer Pistol actually fit really well on Warrior. And there's lots of other ones like... it's actually a lot of Necromancer weapons that fit on other classes. But like, what was the other one? Scepter to Ranger, I think, would fit really well. Like Necromancer Scepter to Ranger. They actually fit really well. No, what I think they're going to do is, like, Tinfoil Hat again, I think that they're going to add... Oh, Jesus, I'm so dead. Just thinking about, like, balance stuff. They're going to add a new specialization without a weapon, and if they don't do that, they're going to add a new core trait line, and I'd really prefer they do the first one and not the second one, because if they add a new core trait line, it's just going to be better than all of the other ones, which already have an identity crisis issue on most classes. That took them forever to kill me. Oh, bye, Coffee Scryer. Have a good night. Don't want to cheat. Nah. Have fun, dog. Thank you for joining. I think that Ranger should probably get an elite spec at some point that gives them access to 2 pets at the same time instead of pet swap. I think that'd be pretty interesting, right? Oh, hello. I took my hand off my controller, so of course there's a Mesmer here. Is it more than one Mesmer? No, it's only one Mesmer. Fair enough. You got me. I was not paying attention. See if we can go. I mean, Minimancer Ranger could be balanced if both of the pets lost like half their health. That's what I thought Untamed was going to be, and it just didn't. Like, it just wasn't that. See if we can get a duel versus this guy while I have, like, cooldowns and stuff. This one? All Chronomancers. Chrono's, like, pretty good right now. It turns out Alacrity's, like, pretty good. Do I get a 1v1? No, you're fighting Mag Pseudo. You get to eat a dick. Shit's too good, dude. It's such a like complete all-out war brawl thing when you're fighting Mag. Like, for real. I wasn't even 5,000 range there from the spawn point. I love it so much, like, actually. I feel like it should, whenever it's Mag, it should just be everyone else versus them. Oh my god. Holy crap, we have like almost 40 people watching this nonsense. Welcome, guys. I hope you're enjoying the content. We're trying some bad Herald builds tonight, and I am not a bastion of Herald creativity or skill. Creativity, yes. Skill, no. So it's been fun. I look forward to trying actual Herald builds that mean something next week. You are one of those. Hell yeah. Yeah, what do we have go up on the channel? We had the news post, we had the other news post, we had the balance rundown, where I tried to, like, skip to the world versus world changes, and they're actually very good. Like, they buffed a bunch of the rewards, and they changed the health, so, like, it doesn't suck anymore. Damage reduction? I mean, it could. But we're doing bad builds tonight. We'll definitely switch to builds that are good next week. I just kind of wanted to theorycraft a little bit on it and see about its systems. No, absolutely, you need a bunch of damage reduction in, like, blocks and stuff. Like, Mace Shield Spear is the way to go for Condi Herald. Absolutely. Yo, I would too, Shield Nobi. Like, Gunsaber, all of the crap that they've... This is not going to turn into a Bladesworn streaming or complaining channel or stream. You're not going to get me to do it. I swear to God. But all of the changes they have done to Bladesworn since it came out are bad. Absolutely. 100%. It should be a melee weapon with, like, optional for, you know, using... What's it called? Wow, that chunks. That chunks, dog. Fair enough. He's almost dead, though. He has very little actual, like, damage reduction. Oh, we could have won that if I was paying attention. Hell yeah. It can't reach 80% anymore because they changed damage reduction to be multiplicative, but back in the day, yeah. Absolutely. No, every single change they've done except for the tactical reload one is bad. I mean, I'm not going to tell you your opinion's wrong on the internet, but that's just my opinion. The 2 should be a melee skill that multi-hits instead of a projectile that gets eaten instantly. All of the auto-attack projectiles have no business being there. The delay on the 3 is awful when it was spammable and could be used for setups and triggering Leg Specialist and eating through your ammunition. Aegis has no business being on the kit at all, period. Daring Dragon needs to come back. I'm not biased. Shut up, you're biased. No, I hate all the Bladesworn changes. But that's a different stream. That's a different topic. They're there so a dev could say they did something. They're there so a dev could said, hey, we fixed the problem that didn't exist in PvE of having to get off the boss and not doing damage, when the person who designed Bladesworn definitely no longer works for the company. The problem with Bladesworn was not the fact that you didn't have garbage projectiles that don't hit anything on a boss. The problem with Bladesworn is that all of its damage was in Dragon Trigger, and they finally figured that out. Oh my god. I don't want to slot... I want to respawn. I don't want to slot tactics. I just don't like the interaction with Aegis and Shield Master. If they want to keep the Aegis, they need to fix Shield Master. That's carrying the kit. You should not reflect projectiles when you have Shield Master. You should reflect projectiles when you spec into Shield Master and throw down an electric fence, because that's what the skill says it does. It says it blocks projectiles. Weird. Weird ain't at things, but we'll see. We'll see if we get there. We'll see if I ever get a 1v1 versus a mag person as well, but I gotta go eat like a bunch of burritos, chat. Holy crap. It's just weird stuff. Oh, Mesmer. No, there's only one, dude. There's only one Mesmer. And there's a Hollow down there. The Hollow, we won against the Yarp guy. He's pretty cool. Kinda want... I'm tempted now that we've been talking about to switch to Bladesworn. I just, again, they need to figure out what they want Bladesworn to do and play like and have an identity before they even do anything to it, and I think they know that. Either that or they're never going to touch it. I never get off the bulk wave. I can't gain weight. When I was Emperor, when I just got your name. Sorry, I'm stupid. When I was eating, working out consistently, like 3,000 calories a day, I gained 1 1/7 pounds every month. I cannot fucking gain weight. I gain strength. I can't gain weight. See you, Dream. Have a good night, dude. Thank you for joining. As always. No, I do my best with pronunciation, but I'm really stupid and can't read. I play Warrior for a reason, chat. Oh my god. It is getting to be that time, though. I need to go eat, stuff my face through burritos and pizza. He's right. It's had some good theory crafting nights. I've found some combos that work. Obviously, this is not what you want to play when you play Herald. I'll be playing, like, good builds badly next week. But this has been fun. And honestly, I'm having more luck, weirdly, with... Like, the spear skills are okay. Especially that one, obviously. But, like, the 4 is good. But I'm not in love with spear. And if I was going to change something on this build, I would probably start running like mace. Let's die to these guys one more time. Hell yeah. I would probably run like something on the offhand to make up for it. I'm not a huge fan of like spear, just in general. I know it's a really good PvP tool, but it is what it is. Oh, didn't make it. Too many dudes. Too many mag. Ever the case, too many mag. I love that I don't even have to go through a loading screen. But yeah, I'm Pseudo. This is Build Wars 2. We'll be back with more Herald actual gameplay and theory crafting on Monday. I may tweak up the World vs. World build, but we'll be trying in PvP as well, so I can tank my rating. And yeah, go check out Homage if you don't know him over on Twitch and YouTube. I think he streams like once every blood moon. And I want to see if we can throw it into somebody else's chat here tonight. I keep promising to do that, and I never do. And that's okay. Who we got? Who do I recognize? Iron Maiden. Oh, that's Pseudo guys streaming. He's kind of an idiot. Oh my god, we're actually at like the kind of top of Twitch. 12 viewers. Hell yeah, dude. We'll raid into her. She's dope. I like her stuff. So yeah, you guys have a good one. I once upon a time played Herald, and we'll be getting back into it here in a sec. Sorry about this. It's so much work to raid somebody. You need to set up all the hotkeys and whatnot. But yeah, get subscribed, get followed. Oh my god. Thank you for that. You didn't have to do that, but that helps our giveaways out. And yeah, I'll see you guys next Monday and Interior. Herald's cool. Check it out. Go sub damage. And peace out. Run this here real quick. Have a good one. Enjoy your weekend.